This is take one for Dad. I fucking hate you, Carly.
You're so fucked up in the head, 'cause I fucking hate you. My dad never wanted me, 'cause he never believed in disabilities. He hated me 'cause I was so short. He never wanted me 'cause he was dating all these women he never cared to call, and he thinks he's always the limit. He got another call for Social Security. They gave me a call 'cause he tried to take away from me. Fucked up dads, come on, give your daughter love. You don't know what the fuck I said. I fucking hate you, Dad. I hope you burn in hell. You never wanted me 'cause you know I got a disability. Come on, Dad, grow up and be a father, 'cause you never wanted me. Fuck you too. I hate you, Dad. You're so fucked up in the head 'cause you hate disabilities. I hate you, Dad. I hope you burn in hell. Dad never wanted me 'cause he was always on drugs. I hate you. You're so mental in the head. Dad, when you grow up, be a fucking father. Now I never see my dad, never once I was 18. When I got pregnant with my daughter, he told me, he said, I don't want you no more, girl, 'cause you never should have had a kid. You're so the limit. My dad never fucking cared about me once. He told my mom that he gave me up 'cause I was none. He told me I wasn't cared in the world, that I was missing to be born, but he ran away. He ran to my mom and said, if you leave the house, you know what? Fuck up you too. Hate you, Mom. I hate you, Dad. I hope you burn in hell. You never cared about me once and said, I never wanted you near my daughter, 'cause she never knows you, but I got a stepfather. My stepfather loves you more than you ever did. Please, Dad, get your fuck out of here. I dare you to call me one more time. I wrote a letter to you, sent you pictures, but you sent them back. Father, why do you have to be so fucked up? At least my stepfather cares about me and he loves me more. I fucking hate you. Dad, you're so fucked up. I fucking hate you too. I wish you were my father. Please call me and stop walking out your address to send me a Father's Day card.
That was great, Carly. We really felt the rage and all of the sadness about how your dad hates disabilities and wouldn't help you out when you had that thing that happened, and he loves drugs and other women. Good job.
That was to my biological father, who gave me up for drugs. Gave me up because he didn't believe in disabilities. He gave me up because when I had my seizure when I was about 3.5 years old, he didn't even come to the hospital. My Nana and my mother had to get me to that. My dad never gave a fuck about me until he found out that I was pregnant with my daughter. And when he found out, he said, you know what, I don't want nothing to do. We sending pictures and everything. My dad never wanted me because of my disability. At least I got a stepfather who loves me. Thank you. Ooh, that felt good to get that out. If I could talk, if I want to see my father now,
Tell him, girl. Come on.
I would tell my dad, you know, I would tell him, look, Dad, you don't ever love me, so why should I even forgive to you? You know, I wrote a letter to him, sent him pictures of me and my daughter. He sent them back and said, don't you ever talk to me again. What kind of dad is that?
Honestly, you're better off without him. You're doing great, girl. Come on, let's go. We're closing up shop here. We only rented it for like 10 minutes.
Who they should have doxed was her ex-husband, okay? But I can't endorse any of that. Everyone say hello in the chat. Hi, Draven. Thank you for coming by. Hi, Valkyrie420. Hi, Brittany Burb. Hi, Anunnaki Crown. Hi, Captain Bardea. Hi, Aegis Blade. Hi, Glitter Snatch. Hi, Brittany Burb. Hi, Captain Bardea. How y'all doing tonight? Hi, Valkyrie420. Make sure you hit the like button. There's gonna be 48 of you in here, okay? I have a sneaking suspicion that there might be some people that want to hit the dislike. You go ahead and hit the dislike button. That's okay too. How are we all doing tonight? Tonight. I always feel like I'm doing this show in the middle of the day. It's 7 p.m. tonight, this evening. Fabulous for sure. 50. Perfect. All right. So first of all, I apologize if I hi Ravish and the Conqueror. How's it going? And yes, hit the like button. Hits dislike button. It's just like, you know, I feel like I should at least get half the people in here to hit like, right? How you doing? I'm doing great, Chill Goblin. How you doing? So I apologize if I clickbaited people in here, because what I was originally going to talk about was Hussey and his poo touching. But we're not going to talk about Hussey and his poo touching tonight. He rescheduled me for Friday. So I guess you'll get another stream out of me, because we'll be talking to Hussey on Friday. Okay? If you don't know who Hussey is, well, do your research. But I'll give you all that information on Friday anyway. And it does have to do with Shanny. So, like I said, I apologize. So I had to kind of change up what I'm doing here tonight. And I'm still not totally sure what I'm doing here tonight. We'll get into that, because there's two ways I could go with this stream tonight. Friday night stream, I can pretend to have friends. Yeah. Whale watching on a Friday. Exactly. Thursday? I don't know. Listen, I just, the thing is, like, I was thinking I could talk about deity, or I could do that, I could put you all to sleep with Sassy Assassin or something. I could talk about the Amberlyn Reed situation. I feel like I'm trying to avoid the Amberlyn Reed thing, specifically because that shit pisses me off. And you want to know what's worse? Do you guys want to know what's worse? I feel disgusting for saying this, but Shanny is right. She's right. Okay. I can't, it's really hard to say. So the thing is, like, she actually had a decent point when it came to Amberlyn and, like, the whole situation with their exes and everything. It's a very long, complicated situation that I don't want to get into. And I certainly don't want to sit up here and say I agree with that bitch. Not assassin. I'm trying to stay awake till 10. Why my Carly got nuked, though? I have no clue. Like, listen, y'all are more in the know than I am. And that's kind of what what I kind of want to get to is I didn't talk enough shit about the Reddit last week. And yeah, but you've got to realize, from my vantage point, the Amberlyn Reed situation is really fucked up. And the fact that she can have a girlfriend for 5 minutes and she immediately gets doxxed is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't like it. I don't like that there's people trolling her into thinking she's in a relationship and then doing this whole expose thing. I hate it. I genuinely think it's fucking gross. I don't know. I think it's gross. Like, I think it's just gross to mess with people like that. but especially Queen Amberlynn, okay? Like, here's the thing that kind of really bugs me about all this shit is that if you want to convince people that Amberlynn's such a terrible person, don't do shit like this. Okay? Don't play stupid games like this. It only makes your case worse. You make me more of an Am baby every day that you pull shit like this. It's gross. If we hate people, we shouldn't need to seek our ways to criticize them. They should be plentiful naturally. Exactly. And that's what I argue with Shani, is that it's right there in your face. I mean, I really think every time she commits a mortal sin, like, another wart grows on her fucking face. And it's just like, it's so obvious what's going on there. So when people were like, oh, you're over here defending Carly, but at least you have a good take on Shani. What the fuck? Like, the fact that you see any comparison between the two is what bothers me. Like, it's right there in everyone's face. Point and laugh, never touch the poop. I agree. That's my whole thing, is a lot of these people don't seem to know when it's just like, okay, haha, that's funny, you know, and then move on. I had a lot of fun shitting on Boogie, but, like, do you think I'm ever gonna watch that fake ass lolcow live shit ever again? You know what I mean? I'm moving on. Boogie's a piece of shit. Dirt nap. Moving on, you know? Shani's karma warts. Exactly. Carly a vibe, Shani something else. Let's do some updates. I just want, I'm hoping there are people that are in here that are in the know enough that can tell me, that can explain this one to me. What we're gonna do real quick is we're just going to update a little bit on Carly's haters. Okay, we're just gonna, like, check what they've been up to. Specifically, there's this post from Queen of Karma, and I just want to preface this with, I'm not attacking Queen of Karma, because I know she's gonna spam my comment section. Number one, this has nothing to do with Carly. Number two, I'm not attacking her. I'm asking genuinely, does anyone know what the fuck she's talking about? Okay, I'm gonna read this shit as fast as I can. Dear Girl World / Hater Nation, I understand at the moment you're all going through gay ops being done by a group of people I spent years trying to warn you about, and you claimed I was lying about. Honestly, if I were a bad person, I would call it karma. Maybe when you hang out in Discords full of gay oppers, you eventually end up getting gay opped. Wow, who knew? Huh? Oh, wow, who knew? Huh? I understand it must be really hard for you to not look up to DC Negs, Tragic, or etc. anymore. I know how much you all love them and want to be exactly like them. I got canceled for not wanting to be around them. You love them so much. During that canceling, you came after me. Charging a man with SA in 2019, you came after me about having a trauma disorder that I have due to childhood SA. You made fun of me. You called me crazy, quote crazy, and you have attacked my character because of this. There was an 11-hour stream done just over a year ago where several of you were loving people making fun of a child's trauma in the chat. Do not... Holy shit, trauma dumping. Girl, this is like a regular Tuesday for this girl. This is a regular Tuesday. This is why I just want to try to get like an explanation for this one. Do not pretend like you give a fuck about a child's trauma today. You don't. The virtue signaling and fake caring about a child is disgusting. How dare you cancel somebody for having a trauma disorder? Attack their child with PDF files. I mean, you're calling them all PDF files now, right? And then sit on here and claim you care about trauma a child went through is beyond me. You should all be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. You're tragedy pimps. Most of you just follow around two fat women to make fun of their traumas. Did you know binge eating disorders often due to trauma? I mean, who are you trying to fool here? Won't be me. Kindly stop the fake virtue signaling and shut the fuck up about this child's trauma. This is the only question I have. I promise you, this is the only question I have. Who is she talking about? Who is the child trauma? What child? What child's trauma? Who is she talking? I have no idea what on earth does this have something to do with Sam and Yaba? Does this have whose child? Is it Breezy's child? I have no idea. I just want to know who the child is. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? You already tried to traumatize enough children by allowing Lolly Suit and Lolly Valk. Ma'am. I assume she saw something on Kiwi Farms. That's what I'm thinking. Probably Shani's. Maybe, but like, I'm thinking this is something that she posted this 5 days ago. So I'm thinking this is something more recent. She's just running with it. Could be anyone. She's on drugs. Well, you know, that's a given. Oh man, I hope it's drugs. Yeah. Carly has deleted her channel again. I don't know why. I have no clue. Okay, I have no clue why she deleted her channel. I guess I have a suspicion, but I don't really want to go into it. But like, I don't really know, to be honest. It's purely speculation. Oh my god. I was dealing with death in the family. I was like, the fuck you mean, lolly? I don't know what that even means. To make cornos of a child and their parents call CAS falsely to your home. Here's the problem with saying things like this, Beth, okay? You're lumping two people into two different accusations and not clarifying which one is which. So you're accusing two people of both doing the same thing. You're not... And I don't think you know what you're talking about. And you source nothing. You source nothing. Can you just source one fucking claim that you make, please? Then you help this group of people try to groom me for 4 years. Groom you, girl? How old is she? Is she not like 32? People were grooming her in what, Neg's chat? What is she on about? Soup posted one sketchy Bubbles image and it's my cross to bear, I guess. That's what I'm saying, is I know that's what she's doing. She's saying, you called CAS, which I don't even fucking know, and that he did that, but she's not like... In fact, you want to know how to fix this? All you have to do, actually, is put respectively at the end of your sentence. And then that would actually make it work. She doesn't groom herself. I think she was born in 86. Oh, good God. Then she's what? 38? 38, 39? Girl, you got to get a grip. You're not getting groomed at fucking the ripe age of 34. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I never called CPS or CAS. I figured not, but I can't... Like, the thing is, as much as she's confusing, the drama around her is just as confusing. It's so all over the place, and it's just all these names, and I'm just like, oh, my head hurts. I do not want you doing this to another child. No matter how much you hate their parents, log off the internet yesterday. Stop this. Your tragedy pimp days are over. Tons of hate. Queen of Karma, XO. So yeah, I'm just curious who the child is. I would think I would think maybe if Sal was here, he would know. But I don't know what she's talking. I have no idea what she's talking about. She's saying that Girl World cares about a child's trauma, but you didn't care about my child's trauma. That's the TLDR here. But like I said, again, this is not intended to attack you, Beth. I'm just curious what child you're talking about. This child is Amberlin's mukbang food baby. Like, who's got a child? Who's got a child around here? Is Chantal pregnant? What is she on about? She just goes around with a big drama net, catching more and more unsuspecting prey. It's true, though. It's just weird. There's so much. Like, come on. But, like, you know, listen. And I just want to say that, Beth, keep doing, just stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. People honestly seem to like her Ash Mufara shit, her on passive shit. Like, just stick to that, girl. It's okay. You don't have to be involved in anything else. Just do what you're good at. Like, that's it, okay? Just do what you're good at. Stick to what you're good at. And don't worry about all of the transgressions that you have of the past, because it's only going to leave you bitter at the end of the day. Chantal being a mother is worse than Tim Waltz getting caught in a horse stable. Oh my God. Is that where everybody's going with that shit? I told her to stay in her lane in 2019. Not to be outdone, though, Pretty Little Lies has not posted in a month. Like, get this. Every time this woman upgrades her setup, she does less content. This is belligerent. So before Pretty Little Lies had this gaming PC, she was uploading fucking daily. No joke, at least once a day, was uploading every fucking day. Then everybody did the fundraiser for, which you guys are idiots for doing the fundraiser, but I don't think it was a scam, but you guys are idiots for doing the fundraiser, and you deserve every bit of criticism for that. Ever since she got the gaming PC, which was supposed to help her edit videos, all of a sudden her videos are like once a month, twice a month maybe. Like, good for her, you know? But like, she's now saying, let me just read this. Guys, I'm so sorry I haven't posted in over a month. My kids finally moved and I was hoping it wouldn't hit me as hard as it has, but I was wrong. And I just want to say something very quickly. A lot of people have said she seems to have a very weird relationship with her son. It's kind of creepy. I thought getting my new mic would encourage me to work on a video. It did, but only for about an hour. I'm so sorry. I will get through this. It's just for those that know me, that my husband and son are my world, and my son and I are extremely close, so it's been really hard for me. I can't say thank you enough to all of my subs that have stuck with me, and all my new ones. I can't give a date as to when I'll have another video out, because I honestly don't know how long I'll need. Might be a year. Could be a week or a month or a year or a few more decades. I might be dead by the next video. But I promise I will be back. Thank you again to all of you for the love and support you've always given to me and each other. I'm so grateful to have such an amazing community. I will see you soon. All my love, BLL. Like I said, I need a calendar. I don't know if there's an easy way of doing this, but I need a calendar of her upload schedule, because like I said, last year when she was doing Carly videos, it was daily. Like, it was every fucking day she was posting some bullshit. And I can show you where it drops off too. But I mean, she made like nearly 100 videos here. And then she would occasionally bring up Foodie Beauty or Missy Moo or whatever, and nobody would watch it. The Destiny videos, for whatever reason, got views. Even though Destiny didn't say a goddamn thing. But it was every fucking day she was putting out something. And then the PC scam happens, and it was probably, I mean, it really was right around here, was that as soon as she got the PC, it was like, let's see, she's got 4 videos in this 9 months, 8 months, 4 videos. But see, this is where it starts to slow down, is it starts to be like 4 videos. So she's putting out one maybe every week. But then it starts to fucking slow down, and then it gets to where, like, we've got, let's see, 3 videos 7 months ago, 4 8 months ago. And as Carly drops off, she starts just doing this Crystal content, even though she brings up Carly every fucking 5 minutes. Let's see, 4 6 months ago, 3 from 5 months ago, 4 months ago. And then she posts this Lisa Richard video, which gets like 6K views. And she's like, boo-hoo, guys, I got a new microphone to motivate me, and now I'm just depressed. It's just wild. She's acting like her son was 5 and passed away. Yeah, that's the thing that's disturbing to me about this, is she's 51 years old. And this is like the first time your son's moving away. Are you okay, lady? Like, this isn't a mentally stable place to be in over your son moving away. You're supposed to be like, yay, now me and my husband have more time to fuck. Like, what are you on about? Like, what? I bet she has a Second Life addiction or something similar now that she has the new PC for gaming. That could be true, and I don't know. I don't know. That could be true. My speculation is that you guys basically raised $1,000 for somebody who doesn't know how to use a computer. That's my opinion, because I have enough evidence to show that she doesn't even know how to use basic editing software. Like, and this is another thing, and I'm not trying to trash on you, Val. I'm not trying to trash on any of you StreamYards people, but like, y'all gotta learn OBS. It ain't that goddamn, look. It ain't that damn complicated. It ain't that complicated. This is your job. This is your job. Even Shani and Rev know how to use OBS. Okay? Don't make excuses. We're goddamn streaming on Linux. Get Filmora, girl. Shit's easy. What the fuck is Filmora? You know, Jesus Christ. See, let me just finish up these updates here. Fucking still doing the damn intro. Because I'm going to get on to some people about video editing tonight, and y'all aren't going to like it. You ain't going to like it. So Samantha, good job on not uploading. Okay, good job. But she has been subtweeting quite a bit, and I've just been ignoring it because I don't care, girl. Let your heart sing. Okay, I don't really care. Stay away from people who think you're arguing every time you try to express yourself. Well, here's the thing about that. Please try to express yourself in a more calm and cogent way, and people won't think you're arguing. The crazy thing about people who don't like you, they watch everything you do. You right, girl. I'm keeping my eye on you, okay? This is from 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. She's just been doing this, I think, like once a week now. If you don't like me, then there should be no reason why you have me on social media. I didn't say I like you. I like watching you, though. I like watching it. It's fun. No one has the right to judge you because no one really knows what you've been through. They might have heard the stories, but they didn't feel what you felt in your heart. Girl, I don't want to know what's in your heart if it's that hung up on Carly. And you want to know why? So amusing how, and this was from, by the way, last week when I streamed and I said Carly was back. So amusing how I can't, but you can. What a hypocrite. Now, with respect to me saying that Carly was back last week, I mean, in a way I was kind of baiting you guys. Um you have to follow some people on social media because it's like watching a car crash with heads rolling down the center line. I'm always arguing. I mean, isn't that why we're here though? Isn't that why we're here, is to argue? I hope we can all have healthy discourse here as I tell you all that I care very little about your lives. But, you know, when I said Carly was back last week, I was kind of testing the waters because, you know, I've got an idea of what's going on around here, you know what I mean? And so I get it when she posts certain kind of content like that cake video. I mean, in my opinion, it's good to see her back in full form. You know what I mean? It's good to see her in her element, you know, doing what I love to see. I guess maybe it's in my element. Maybe that's where what I should be on. I'm in my element watching her fuck up a fucking cake. So, whatever. But in my opinion, I was kind of testing the waters because I figured she would either once again change her username or she would delete her channel again or whatever. But I'm trying to see what it is specifically that's triggering her to delete her channel. I'm not quite clear on what that is, other than somebody who is sitting behind the scenes on the fucking Reddit being a Karen and calling up or emailing someone in her family to tell her to get off the internet, which I think is sick. I think you people are deranged fucking lunatics. And, you know, I genuinely hope I just hope people get prosecuted for some of this shit, to be honest, you know? I do. But that's another subject for another day. The cake vid was very feel good. It brought me back to simpler times. The thing is, I posted the fucking video. In fact, we'll do it for my channel. I posted my summer blockbuster hit in April. Carly linked The Truth Uncovered. If you have no idea who Carly is or what we're talking about, this is the video to start with. Nobody else has any amount of content that even comes close to encapsulating, you know, and it's my opinion, but nobody else has anything that even explains this in as much totality as I do. And I'm proud of that. Oh, you're talking about Cyrus. Oh, no. Were you here last week? The guy who decided to drive by, he ended up getting doxxed. I'm curious if Carly or Amberlynn or anyone else has responded to any of your videos. Carly has not said anything. I don't know if she's seen it or not. Like I said, I'm just staying out of it as much as possible because my intent is not to draw harassment towards her. And as I continue to go through this, I mean, you'll kind of see that I'm really not. If anything, the only thing I've been trying to do is expose the people who went after her in the first place, the people who were deliberately misconstruing things and making up things in order to attack her. Because, I mean, look, like I said, if people ever wanted to, you know, laugh at this stuff and just kind of, you know, enjoy the content for what it is, That would be one thing. But this whole, oh my God, she posted a picture of a tampon. I mean, are you guys 12? Honestly, like, oh, I called her high school because she said she was a cheerleader in high school. Meh. I emailed her mother because of the things she was posting online. She's 39 years old and you email her mother. Personally, I think people who obsess over lolcows are even more pathetic than the lolcows themselves. I agree. And so, you know, clean urine stash, I gotta say something. When you tell me to go look up Roger Brown, that shit was disturbing. The first video I get is of that motherfucker wandering outside the vet where Amber Lynn took her dog. Like, that shit was crazy. And then I start listening to the YouTube schizophrenic fucking interview. That guy is nuts. He's a fucking psychopath. He's a psychopath. Why are people saying Carly needs to be monitored on the internet and nobody's saying shit about fucking Roger Brown, okay? I had nightmares about that shit, man. You laughing now? Her mother has arthritis. No, that's the ugly guy. That's the problem when you deal with eternal children. They think parents have anything to do with their child life. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing. I feel like the kind of person, Malice, that would email her mother because of what she's doing online. You're the kind of person that if you got arrested would call your mother. You're the kind of person that calls your parents when anything goes wrong in your life. Like, I'm sorry, but like, eat a dick, bitch. Roger Lore's so fucking deep, he's nuts. Dude, the first like 30, 45 minutes of that stupid interview, he was just schizo rambling about living on a farm and shit. Like, back in my day. But anyway, hold on. The whole point was that somebody, the thing is, I posted this video 4 months ago, and people seem to still be discovering this video. And so, you know, I get these fucking comments every so often. And Leslie over here, why does any of this matter? Aren't they off the internet and nobody care about Carly anyways? You need to move that S right over here, you dumb bitch. This video seems pretty contradicting. Everything you chew creators out for, you're doing too. Leslie, you fucking cunt. Can you put one thing in here? One thing that I'm contradicting on. One thing, any one thing that I've contradicted myself on. Have I called Shanny's high school? Did I call fucking Dish Network to verify if Shanny was actually fucking a cable repairman? I don't even think anybody contacted Shanny's mother. Shanny's mother came out and made videos because she knew what Shanny was doing online. Nobody was like, oh, Shanny's mom, can you give us the dirt? Can you give us the tea? What's going on? When have I done? What am I contradicting on? Because I call Shanny a fat pig? Oh gosh, here we go with another one of those. What is that? That sounds a lot like you people. Are you calling me you people? What another one of those what? Leslie, do me a favor. Next time you want to fucking comment on any of my fucking shit, why don't you eat me, bitch? And here's what I replied with. You guys sure write a lot of words to say absolutely nothing. Because she said nothing here. She said nothing here. She sit here and tell me I'm a hypocrite. I'm contradicting. What am I? What did I contradict here? What did I contradict? Now, I don't know if we need to do a poll, but from here I've got two routes I can go. We can either talk about where's Crazy Eyes? We can either talk about Crazy Eyes here and the ridiculous content that she's been posting. Or we can get into this bullshit paragraph that just came in my fucking chat. We can talk about Trash Panda, because I have to be honest, I'm not convinced. I don't know why you guys keep tagging me in these stupid Trash Panda videos. Listen, I'm going to tell you what every other forum was going to tell you. I'm not your personal army. And this is just like, it's wild. I don't understand. Should I do a poll? Press 1 if I should do a poll in the chat. Crazy Eyes here is Audrey. She has a channel called Raising Autumn, and we'll watch this segment if you'd like to watch this. They've been throwing Trash Panda under the bus for months. Listen, I have a lot of questions. And another thing, the fact that you people made me watch Trash Panda streams, she's worse than Sassy Assassin with the pausing and the holy fuck. That shit's nearly unwatchable. With the pausing and the 3 seconds, the 5 seconds of dead air everywhere, I'm just like, oh man, I just like, even looking at that shit, it made me hate everybody. Just everybody. Super diss at my gate. I'm trying to figure out how to do a poll. Pick Audrey, Trash Panda. I already have a feeling I know where this is gonna go. Oh fuck, I still have the pin message up. Let me unpin this shit. You don't sub to Hussy until Friday. You sub to me. And you hit the like button in this bitch. I was just saying there was horrible things said about Carly, and she was top of the list with that instead of enjoying her content for what it was. I'm not saying she wasn't nasty to Carly, and I definitely don't. I just don't know enough. Like I said last time, there was a reason she did not make it to this video. And the reason is because, in my opinion, Emma and Malice were not pushing her, I think, as much as any of them think. Like, I think Trash Panda thought she was better friends with them. And I think those two were not, like, promoting her as much as they think they were, if that makes any sense, what I'm trying to say. But the fact is, none of this matters to me. None of the interpersonal shit actually matters to me. What matters to me is if you can establish a reason for me to care, because her streams are fucking impossible to watch. Like, her streams are impossible to watch. But I also think it's not going to end well for anybody here. I heard Trash Panda was in Barb's chat. I haven't been paying attention to Barb, so I don't really know. Yeah, well, I heard you were in Emma's chat. Huh? What about it? Huh? 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 We pointing fingers over here? We pointing fingers over here, Glitter Snatch? Might be working. The reason we tagged you was because she's using your video to make it look like she wasn't awful to Carly. I'm aware. I'm aware of what's going on. I did my research before I decided to even posit this as a topic. It's just like, you know, I'll say this much. I was thinking about making a video, the worst reactor in Girl World, and that's hands down, it's Sassy Assassin. She is so slow talking and like mouth breather, like it's just insane. Like, it's insane. But then I watched Trash Panda streams and I was like, oh my god, if you don't hit play or say something, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Like, I can't take it no more. It was just, that shit was so insufferable. Like, y'all gotta learn, y'all gotta take like a speech therapy class or something before you come on YouTube. Go on how to speak charismatically for YouTube. Look that up on YouTube instead of researching whoever you're gonna research for the 50th time today. Just look up like how to speak how to speak for YouTube videos. You see what I mean? More of her faking illness thing and raising money and us fucking with her for it. Okay. But see, here's the thing. When it comes to, we're just going to go through it. We'll just go through it because y'all tagged me on one channel. We'll go through it. I don't want to just, you know what I mean? I have been to Emma's a few times. Oh my God. Did you catch her warts? It's not so much she sucks, it's that she makes crazy lies that make it entertaining. That's fair. She looks like she's wearing somebody else's face. Who? This one? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we're doing the damn Trash Panda stream because you guys want, because by the way, because you guys want to continue to protect this woman who is exploiting, who is visibly and physically exploiting her daughter. Okay? I just want to be clear about that. That's why you want to talk about Trash Panda. Looks like a face swap. Well, a face swap with who? Audrey, if I have time, I'm coming back. I'm coming back to this shit. I'm coming back to this shit. But let's do this fucking shit. This chick on the screen is a human garbage. Is a garbage human. Thank you. I was gonna say like human. You know, I can't talk today. Okay. Not comments. Yes, mentions. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, by the way, before y'all hold on. Before I forget about this. I went on.
Wrong if she's like at that.
We got any shanty people out here? When you get a chance, add this to your watch later. I went on Stardust stream and I tried to explain the Amberlynn drama and I tried to explain Shanny for Christ to her. And I think I did a terrible job. I was very tired that night. I don't even know this woman, bruh. Don't worry. We'll get there. Didn't you watch the video? But yeah, go sub to Stardust. We're trying to get her talking about Shanny, okay? We're trying to get her talking about Shanny. So tell me where I was wrong. You can comment on her thing and be like, oh my God, let me tell you about the time Rev did the one chip challenge. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get people to understand the Shanny lore because I think your time is much better spent on that fat Hog! Newplex, thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Is it demonstrably provable that she exploits and hurts her child? I didn't say hurt. I said exploits. And I will go through the argument. This is going to, like, Audrey is going to be a stream at some point, whether it's later tonight or next week. It's going to happen. You did do a terrible job explaining Shanny to Stardust, but Shanny's hard to explain. I was so scattered. We were supposed to have this conversation earlier in the night, and then I overslept, and then I get a message from Stardust, and she's like,
and then the folds, and then there's a holds, and then there's under the sky.
But yeah, no, I think I did a terrible job. I should have been more prepared for it. Newplex again, thank you for the $5 super chat. I should have been more prepared for it. I wasn't, you know. You win some, you lose some. I was actually almost going to be like, because I saw she was putting out highlights from that stream when she talked to Nicholas Diorio. And I was almost going to message her and be like, don't put that out, girl. I sounded like a schizo. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. You'll do better if you try again. Well, I need to, like, put together a thing. You know what I mean? I've been working on a document. I have been working on a document. So, but on Shanny. But anyway. We're going to go through this channel because this is the one that caught my attention. I'll try to look at these other two videos, but like seriously, like, don't tag me on the damn anti-ditch shit. I don't care. You'll do better if you try again. A shinny pinch, if you will. So let's start with, hold on. This is the video that they tagged me on. Trash Panda 6032 minimizing how awful she was to Carly now that she's back on YouTube. I just feel like where you all fucked up was the idea that the one comment that was here when I looked at it was fucking Emma. She was disgusting to Carly in her Carly coverage, and she covered all the time. She used to pollute my DMs with Carly this and Carly that and make all these thumbnails of her and DM them to me, and I never cared. She's such a liar, LOL. You want to tell me, you want to sit here and say Trash Panda's minimizing how awful she was to Carly, and then I read this bullshit. Are we joking? This is the one who... Oh, wait, what is this? Recent comments on this. I didn't know you could do this. That's wild. How did I do that? Just click... Oh. Anyway. You want to tell me... I mean, who's minimizing this? Emma downloaded every single video that Carly did, and that was all of her content for like the entirety of the video that I posted. All the sole thing that she had on her channel was videos that she had downloaded of Carly's, and not even downloaded, videos that she had screen recorded in the worst possible way. Okay? And this is where you guys are really gonna piss me off, is with your goddamn portrait recordings. Why are you recording in portrait mode? I have to know. Why are you recording in portrait mode? Listen, y'all can take this as personal or not if you want. I really don't fucking care. But you want my opinion on this shit? You guys tag me on this shit. You want my opinion on this shit? I'm giving you my opinion on this shit. Because I use my phone. There are ways of downloading videos and editing them. Even Pretty Little Lies could figure that out. it's also fair to say two things can be true at the same time, which is correct. I'm not saying that Trash Panda is a great person. I'm saying that I don't like the people that are presenting this to me, and maybe I'm already a little bit biased for that reason. But at the same time, I'm willing to like try to go through this kind of objectively. But you have to realize I'm going to go through this as objectively as I did with Carly. And the real problem that you're having here is that seems to be the same people that are going after Trash Panda are also going after Carly, and you want me to hear you out on this, and I'll hear you out. But I know the history, you know, I know what's going on here, and I don't think you guys have any good evidence, to be perfectly honest. I don't think any of you have any good evidence for what you're claiming here, okay? So, like I said, we're going to go through it. We're not going to start with this video. We're going to go through all of them because they're all Trash Panda, right? You changed the thumbnails because I've already watched them, but we're going to go through them because they're not too long. And I will say I appreciate you giving me concise shit here. Trash Panda is so tough. She even beat up Letitia. Watch out, Moon. Who is Letitia? I don't know who Letitia Collins is. I gotta be honest. Is that necessary for this story? Oh my god. Say something, please.
I guess so, Shelly. I guess I'm a mean girl.
I mean, it's like every few seconds I'm like, did my audio cut out? Is my internet disconnected?
Yes.
Teddy Bear, don't come in here and start shit. But how are you doing, Teddy Bear?
I guess so, Shelly. I guess I'm a mean girl. I'm so mean. Apparently, I'm a bully to a certain planet. That if I even say her name, she's gonna cry. Apparently,
the moon is not a planet; it's a satellite.
I'm the bully. This person has come after me for like 2 years, give or take. Off and on. Longer than that, really. And I had spent months and months and months and sometimes years without ever even responding to her bullshit. But I'm the bully when I decide to stand up for myself and not take her shit anymore. I'm the bully.
The bully.
Apparently. I don't know how that happened, but
the longest cob I've ever heard.
I guess I'm a bully. Big mean bully. Mean panda. Mean. So mean. Grr. Arg.
This channel is more the silly panda videos. Okay. But what is this supposed to prove to me? I don't understand.
Oh, God. You need to grow a pair. If you're going to talk shit, be prepared for shit to get talked. And, honey, it's not my fault. You came ill-equipped and completely unarmed to a battle of wit and lost. Okay, honey? Okay? So, you can take your special toys and go back to your own little sandbox. Okay, honey?
Okay.
Next time, don't show up to a battle of wit.
Oh, God.
Ill-equipped and completely unarmed.
Okay, you made your point. Hit play.
And you might, maybe, not walk away embarrassed.
Okay.
I don't know that you're embarrassed per se, but it is embarrassing. Like, I got secondhand embarrassment for you. I really do.
Yes, I have fucking third-hand embarrassment at this point. Okay, so what is this supposed to prove? That she beat up Letitia, watch out Moon? Are you trying to, here's my question. Are you trying to establish that she made a violent threat against Moon? Because if so, I don't really care that much. No? Okay, fair. So this is just like, LOL, she thinks she's tough. Say the name, Panda. You know damn good and well it hasn't been years. I'd say this is pretty mean to lie about cancer. Shot puppies. I mean, I'm supposed to, like, am I real? Shot puppies. Come on. Somebody give me some context to this. And falsely accuse people of being predators and endangering children. But what do I know? I showed up to this battle of wit ill-equipped. I kind of remember Harley being, you know, falsely accused of being a predator and endangering children. So it's like when you've got these people making these arguments, it's hard for me to take it too seriously. When I've already been able to prove that that was an exaggeration. She said she got swatted and police shot her service dog. How is that the same as shot puppies? She said her puppy was shot by her ex or the cops or something. Yeah, but how is that? Do you see what I'm saying here, though? Shot puppies from Miss Moonbear sounds a lot like she shot the puppies. You can't lay that on her, whether it was her ex or the cops that shot her puppies or shot a puppy or whatever. I'm not. She's definitely giving a false impression here. I think she was making a joke. I missed the punchline. Are they saying she deserved to have her dog died? I mean, I don't think that's what they're saying. See, Teddy Bear, this is what I mean. Draven was in here earlier. You know he was in here earlier, I bet. And he didn't say a word about you, okay? In fact, most people, nobody's saying shit about you. So, like, you're poking it. You're poking shit. I think she's saying it to be mean to mean. I think she's saying it's mean to lie about shot puppies. The dog was not shot. Okay, oh, good Lord. Lie about cancer, shot puppies. So what? Okay, so what she's claiming is that she's lying about the puppies having been shot. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Because that's what I'm saying is like, and this also is my point. Sentence structure matters. Sentence structure matters because I'm just trying to understand what the argument is. Don't be lumping us into your beef with Emma. That's not us. We just enjoy calling out Panda's crazy lies. Okay, if that's all that's happening here, that's fine. And I'll grant you that. Like I said, don't start taking this as a personal attack. You know, that's all I'm asking. I'm trying to understand this for myself. And I'm just telling you that my argument is simply that when I'm looking at people who have a very bad track record of getting it wrong, I have to question these things. I have to question what's really being said here. That's all. And if you think I'm missing the point, by all means, call me out. I have no problem with that. This is what happens when no one wants to cite their sources. Yeah, exactly. How can you have beef with Panda but not Emma, though? That's what I don't get. It's the same picture. Because I think... I think some people think that some people in this community changed. That's what I think. And I think it's naive to think that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. We're here for Trash Panda. In fact, somebody give me a good thumbnail for this. She uses her puppy in her fight with a bull for a grift, and now she has cancer. She's been trafficked. It's all for sympathy grift. Is she like... My question is, how much is she really grifting here? You know what I mean? She doesn't get, like... It's not like she's getting, like, thousands of views here. Or, like, I think the last time I saw her live, she maybe had, like, 20 viewers. And I could be mistaking 20 with 12. But she is monetized, so... Y'all gotta realize, though, that... There's a market. As much as there's a market for going after this girl, there's a market for going after Emma and Moon, and I think y'all know that. So it's just kind of like, I just feel like this is all just like a bunch of people that I don't like all fighting with each other, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I could sit back and observe this a little bit. Trash Panda lied about her dog being shot, accusing a YouTuber she didn't let. Wait, what? What YouTuber asked for new money for a new dog? It came out later that she lied about how the dog passed. So far, Miss Panda streams are excruciating. Whoever can sit through them to find receipts, my hat is off to you. For real, girl. It's insufferable. We'll get to that, though. Moon, our friend now, we like her to no rest. Well, you know, I will say that the main reason that Moon was not included in that video, because I know there's been some talk about why she wasn't included in that video. I apologize, girl, but she wasn't making content around that time. Like, the time that I was talking about, she wasn't making content. And even past that, she wasn't really making Carly content. I don't know what her rationale or motive is behind that, but that's why she really wasn't on my radar for any of this. Panda first started going after Moon because Draven doesn't like Moon. Yeah, but a lot of people don't like Moon. Like, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, a little birdie told me you're still friends with who?
Or not really. I'm not even gonna say.
Chad jerks off to pissing himself. What? This name, Chad jerks off to pissing himself. What the fuck? Who? Are we talking about Hammerhead Shark Chad? Is that who we talking about? What has Moon done for her to not be like? I don't know. I don't have all of the details on that because, like I said, Moon was never on my radar for real. I'm just saying, I don't know. This isn't about Moon or Emma. It's Panda is actually a terrible person who's lied about insane things. Yeah, but I know you're all coming from the same places. That's my problem, is I don't understand. Like I said, that's fine, but you have to establish to me that she's a bad person. And I haven't been able to find anything other than she's like really, really fucking boring. Like, she's really, really fucking boring that I like, as Glitter Snatch pointed out earlier, I think it takes a certain level of autism to find receipts in this.
Or not really. I'm not even going to say lost. I have ended acquaintances with people for finding out they had ever even talked to minors as an adult. Have I not, Dilford?
Wait, yeah. Hold on. What did she just say there?
Acquaintances with people for finding out they had ever even talked to minors.
Right.
As an adult.
You
Have I
cut
not,
him off.
Dilford? Or is he even
Yeah.
still? Did I not recently yeet somebody out of the community for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I cared about that person
Who?
deeply. And when I found out about it, I was like, you know what? I'm
Who
taking
was
your
it?
wrench.
Was it Malice?
And
Who
unless
was
you
it?
can clear this up or prove otherwise, I can't be associated with that. I'm not going to be associated with that. I've recently just yeeted somebody the fuck out of here for that. So, like I said, when I say that if I find out you're into that shit, that I will yeet you the fuck out of my community, I'm not kidding. You can ask Dilford. I don't fucking play that shit.
Okay. Let's try again. What the hell was I supposed to learn from this video? Kaiju Talk Radio. He changed his name to the Chad Pisses and Jerks Off the channel you looked at a minute ago. He was exposed for grooming minors on Twitter. Okay. But the only thing that you've shown me here is a clip of her saying that she's gotten people out of... Do you see what I'm saying? All she's saying is that I banned somebody from the channel for doing that. So what am I... Do you see what I mean? This doesn't add up. If you finish the video, she's still talking to him. Where?
I'm not going to be associated with that. I've recently just yeeted somebody the fuck out of here for that. So, like I said, when I say that if I find out you're into that shit, that I will yeet you the fuck out of my community, I'm not kidding. You can ask Dilford. I don't fucking play that shit.
I apologize. I'm not trying to be obtuse here. Where was the screenshot that she's still talking to this guy? Only person she's talking to is Kathy Chapman. Kathy's got the patience of a saint as far as I can tell. Whoops, wrong video. Okay. Well, but listen, this is what I'm saying. It's like, you want to come at me with some receipts. I'm okay with it. I'll listen. But like, you've got to come at me with some amount of evidence, because again, maybe it is a false dichotomy for me to be comparing to this. The reason I'm comparing this to how Carly was treated is because this is very similar, where it's just like, there's an accusation and then you look at the evidence and the evidence doesn't really match all that up. It doesn't match up that well. Let's just continue on, because I think I did see a screenshot in one of these. The humble homeless saga of Trash Panda. But does she play that shit though? Does she play what? I'm with you. I feel like it'd either be so obvious to them that they don't see how point A is proven by exhibit A. That's what I don't understand. Is it's just like, you've got to, you've got to establish like what you're trying to say. Mine is clips for those who know Panda and the T already. Okay, fair. But you do realize, like, you're getting that. But see, this is what I'm saying. You're sending that information over to me, and you're also posting this publicly. So what makes you think that other people aren't looking at this as some evidence of something? Do you see what I mean? Like, it's still public. So you're still throwing out an accusation without establishing a background. And that's why, in a lot of ways, just me personally, I don't like clips like this, just because it only tends to tell part of a story. And usually, if you're only telling part of a story, then there's probably more there that I'm not getting. But again, I don't know. The other part of this too is that you have to establish to me that this guy is a pedo, or he was doing what? Talking on Twitter to what was the original? Because somebody said it earlier. We're covering someone who seems to have lied about her dog getting shot, and that last thing maybe makes her look good. Only problem is the lack of reporting. Doesn't her bad though. The problem is I have like I don't care that much about people lying as much as I care about the implications or the effects around her lying, or around a person lying. You know what I mean? Somebody lying, for example, Carly saying she was a cheerleader in high school, whether that's true or not, let's assume she's lying. Does that make any difference in anybody's lives at the end of the day? Trash Panda, the original shit talker. I see she's pissed some people off. I'll give you that. You're talking to people who barely know these people. How the hell are we to make a judgment when there's fuck all? That's what I don't get. If you want a deep dive, what did you say? If you want a deep dive, what? Stuff about Kaiju talk, radio grooming is on my channel. Who is Kaiju? This is Kaiju talk? This is Kaiju talk? Okay. Oh, let's see. This one? Is it this video? Want it known, I don't like Trash Panda, but I have a hard time following gibberish, and I think the point is if you want to be heard, be easy to follow. See, and that's that. I 100% agree with that. Like, in other words, take this as constructive criticism, please. This is why I'm saying don't take this personally. Take this as constructive criticism. You have to learn how to establish one big argument at once. And I know there's an OLOP video out there which may be more coherent, although I had trouble getting through that one too. But I'm just saying, like, even if it takes you, I don't know, let's say 3 hours to make your point, it's time well spent if you can keep, you know, if you can keep it all engaging, you know? Exactly. When you post something about someone, make it as if you're talking to somebody who doesn't even know the tea. That way, whatever someone is missing gets covered on whatever points are brought. Whole documentary on Moon Channel. It's gonna be a lot of work to fucking get me to click on one of her videos. I'm not, you know, I don't want to promote some of these fucking people.
And hey. But,
Kaiju talk. Okay, I see what you did there.
I'm not ashamed of who I am or how I look.
Hey, Soren, by the way.
Stella. And
I'll say happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. He said, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why I have been
You
in
want to sing
my
horribly?
Oh,
Sure.
yes, we can sing horribly.
Yes, let's do that.
Ear
Hang
damage.
on, I gotta take down my ear first. Wait.
We gotta wait for,
Horribly.
okay, let's sing horribly but not scream.
Now, I just want to be clear. Y'all know I'm not going to defend anybody bringing their children on YouTube. Literally for any reason, on YouTube or any fucking platform. Stupid Leslie with her smart-ass fucking comment. She's got her Instagram on her fucking profile, links directly to some picture of some child. Maybe it's her as a child. Don't post pictures of children on the internet. Stop screaming. But again, what is this? Hold on. What are you trying to prove here? Told people I said
Happy
pedo.
birthday to
Wait, they're singing happy birthday to sing to prove the haters wrong that she doesn't have. Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
You should have a birthday cake, like one birthday cake to throw at the person's face, and the other one.
They're too cute.
I'm showing you my son. Come live with me, Daddy. Here in the trailer. Alabama. Not me. No, she's from Alabama too. No. All right, I gotcha. Soup Raid video. Now you're sending me to another fucking channel. Just take his fucking video and put it in. Wait a minute. Are we getting desperate now? You think it was me in that server? It's odd you think this way because I am investigating that server to help the police. I think you were in that server. The thing is, the thing I'm into is called Vor, which is weird, but it's not CP. Okay, the thing Andrew is into is called coprophilia. What the fuck? The fuck does that mean? Someone Google that. A typically erotic desire or sexual fantasy to be consumed or to consume. I know what Vor is. No! No! No, you could have just said scat fetish. He's a scat man. What is this shit? Diving directly into Vor. Oh man, this shit's wild. Hold on, Madison Russell's belly is big. She ate Emma Russell. She's wiggling Emma Russell. Inside her belly, she's digesting Emma Russell. Her belly is gurgling while she's... Nerf this! Hold on. It better get dark here soon. It gets worse. There's some tweets from his now locked down Twitter. Alright. I mean, he's got the teeth of one, let's be honest. I sometimes have this problem when I am thinking about the future. It mainly goes in a loop for a while until I start thinking about kids and what. Oh my God. Still don't understand why I do that to myself. Therapy. Go to therapy and tell them this, please. Don't tell us. It's ridiculous. I feel as though you guys deserve the best from others. This was my way to show you are appreciated and that you guys are what sets my mind at ease every time I make a tweet to my Twitter kids. Wait, hold on. I sometimes have this problem when I'm thinking about the future. It mainly goes in a loop for a while until I start thinking about kids and whatnot. Hold on. How do we know he's not talking about, like, having children? I got thrown off by my Twitter kids, which, again, this is weird phrasing, but no. I understand he has no children, but like, how do I know he's not talking about like in the future when I have children, I get. I'll keep going. I'm sorry.
Saying that I was a child predator on Twitter.
That's why I get That's why I try getting a lot of my younger followers to vent in my DMs. There's way too much that can be taken out of context. Okay, that's not healthy dynamic. That I can
that's
agree
not
with.
true. Obviously, that ain't true.
I just watched from the window as Biden sucks out the blackness from another person while devouring the kids. Kind of a sight you would see on National Secret. All right, I do get this guy's pretty fucked.
I was a predator hunter at that time, and I did.
Now listen. The fucking dude. When you have people who are fucking predator hunters, I feel like that weird obsession with children, that makes me suspicious as well. I'm desperate at this point. Do nothing if you hate me. Comment if you want to be friends. Like if you like me a little. RT if you're a friend. Is this supposed to be a minor? Might as well try to be friends with new people here. What's up?
Hang out with some of the minors.
For Discord, you got a handle so I could use to find you. My name will be Sleep. Is this a minor? Is this what you're trying to say? Curious who wants to be consumed. They want to be evacuated for the constricted field. Oh my god. I think it's just the idea of I think it's somewhere between a feeder fetish and a poop fetish. Somewhere in the middle. Did inmate 4417 duck out? This was a 13-year-old. Okay. It gets worse. Oh my god. Predator hunters don't talk to kids. They catfish themselves as kids to the adults. Now, my question, though, is how do you guys know that this is a minor? It's from 2020. But how do you guys know that this is a minor? And I guess my question, I feel like you don't want to answer. You probably don't want to tell me. Because at the end of the day, like, one of my big problems, and I just want to tangent on this for a minute, is like, one of my big problems with the way that, you know, people would go at Carly, from specifically Pretty Little Lies, would see that Carly would mod somebody in the chat, and Emma did this too, but she would see that that Carly modded somebody in the chat, then they would go look into their profile and be like, oh my god, she's only 13, she's only 15, Carly, you're modding minors, you sicko. And it's like, hold on a minute. First of all, I don't think modding is really a whole thing. And second of all, why are you looking up how old the kid, like how old the person is, you know? Why are you looking it up? It says on their Twitter. Yeah, I know, but why are you looking it up? That's what confuses me about this. Is like, I feel like in order to get to this point, because again, these tweets are from 2020, you had to go look up his tweets, and then, like, what were you doing? Clicking on every person that he had replied to until you found a minor? That's where I get confused here. Is like, I guess I'm too curious about the logic that led you down this path, you know? Because of what his brother did, he should know better. Why do you know what his brother did? Do you see what I'm saying? Why are you all looking all of this shit up so much? The present isn't a problem, it's the interactions. I agree, the interactions don't look good at all. We just wanted to see who Kaiju was, just trying to slide into DMs. Just watch. Yeah, but did you try to find out who Kaiju was based on the fact that you didn't like Trash Panda? Do you know what I mean? So to make this very loose link of like, well, look at the kind of people in Trash Panda stream. I mean, you're technically right, but like, I don't know. I mean, what I've noticed about this community as a whole is people seem to flutter from one chat to the next. And it's just like, the point that I'm trying to make is, if this guy is such a bad guy, then why is it, okay, we've made fun of Trash Panda at this point, why not go after this guy? I mean, listen, this was my argument with Metal Gear Rex, was that he came on and blamed Carly for all of the things that her ex did, and then he has somebody drive by her house. Why is it that you're not having somebody drive by? Because the ex-husband lived like 20 minutes from where Carly was. I mean, maybe not 20 minutes, but like 2 hours or something. I don't know. But they were like in the same like area. Like, in fact, the people that drove by Carly's house, they were physically closer to Carly's ex, the one who did the abuse, the one who had the charges on him. Why did nobody drive by his house? You see what I mean? Like, yeah, absolutely. Go make fun of Trash Panda. She's a goofy ass motherfucker. But like, you've got this guy, and instead of like making this like very loose connection to, well, he was in her chat and she was hitting on him. You're right. But wasn't Hatman also texting with that one girl? You know, I mean, it's a lot, and like it's just a lot of like connections that I have to make, and this is why I have trouble with these arguments, because you're right. This guy's probably a fucking freak. Where are the hundreds of videos on him? That's what I want to know.
Well, why that had to do with the fact that, you know, we were talking kaiju.
Oh my god, he said he wanted to eat her children? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. People can make this criticism about M60 for teddy bear's reputation or Draven so far. How related is Trash Panda? Yeah, I mean, definitely she should not be trusting this guy. And if that's your argument, she shouldn't be trusting this guy. She shouldn't be associating with this guy. Agree completely. But she's not 100% responsible for what he's done. We multitask, and everything we found is public. Panda and this guy spent months calling me a pedo and trying to send people after me. Can you can establish that they were colluding to do that? I mean, and that one girl, Royal, faked her death to get away. Oh, damn, it was fake. I don't know if that's a joke. It's weird. He has a vor fetish, though. It's creepy. I agree. I agree completely. And that should be Trash Panda. If she had any common sense, that would be her impulse to boot his ass out of the channel and not associate and not collude with him, as you guys are implying. But I'd have to see some evidence of collusion, though. The presence isn't a problem, it's the interactions. We're the proof of bad interactions. This makes you guys look like a freak stalkers rather than him being a bad person. I mean, I listen, if this guy's over here saying he wants to eat children, and they're right about this part, 17 at this time. Well, how do we know they weren't 17 in March and they never updated their profile? Or how do we know that that's even current? Maybe they updated this last year. I don't know. That's a bunch of speculation, but it's not totally proof. But I would make the same assumption. 17 now. This was in 2020, you know. Kaiju told people about his brother on his channel. Ooh. The argument is more, don't call everyone else pedos when you are okay with this. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like, have you established that as your base argument? You see what I mean? Like, this is what I'm saying is like, go into it with, look at all the times Trash Panda has called people pedophiles, but this is who she associates with. The only difference I'm saying here is that you didn't establish, I guess, that that's what she's doing. In fact, you started it with she's trying to prove she has custody of her child. I don't know. I get where you're going with. I do get where you're going with this. I'm just, like I said, if anything, I'm just trying to provide some constructive criticism here, because maybe you have a point. I just haven't been able to get to it, you know? In all the digging into a person's history, were court records that included any convictions on sex offense charges found? Good question. Does anyone have an answer to that one? Like, are there any actual charges against this guy? What bothers me about PDF hunters is they have automatic cred, because no matter how crappy the work is, if you ask them questions, then you're the one who's suspect. Let me just tell you something. If anybody's following the Vitali shit, the fucking Vitali shit, where he's doing the predator hunting on Kick, that shit is sick to me, because it is all fucking fake. Every last bit of that is fake. And so these are not real predators. These are not real cops. These aren't real. Like, all that shit is fake. And what disturbs me the most about it is you're using it as content. You've literally made entertainment out of predators. You've made predators into entertainment. That is wild to me. You're really the superheroes without really offering anything at all. That's one of them. Got a lot of arguments. Okay. You can correct them on one fact and you'll get dragged. Exactly. That's the problem, is if you make even one implication of, well, I don't know, maybe it's assault if you put this pedophile's head in the toilet, you could just call the police and all of a sudden you're defending pedophiles. Like, no, I'm just helping you not catch an assault charge. That's all. Well, this is part 3 of a series of videos. It was more episodic. Oh, okay. My bad. I asked that question because these court records would also be available to the public. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm asking if there were any specific charges that have been filed against this guy. Chris Hansen made a career doing that. Yeah, but at least they were real pedophiles. That's what I'm saying, is you've now made people, I'm surprised anybody is willing to act the role of a pedophile in a fake fucking pedo sting for Vitali. It's wild. And yes, Chris Hansen also led to somebody killing themselves. So that's, you know, take the good with the bad. Especially that kind of good.
And I always kept everything I did on the open.
For pedophiles, I agree they're a loss. That doesn't back up anything. It's just, this is another example to why people should not take the community seriously. Oh, for Christ's sakes, why are you talking about this? Stoop to such low levels to hack into somebody's account, and for what? Here he is saying that he's being attacked by maps. They lost my reasoning with them. I gave them a chance on my other account. Why were you associating with them? That's the question there, isn't it? On my other account, to at least show something I never saw before, and believe it or not, I found humans behind the profiles, but of course I had to prove them wrong. Okay, but let me ask you guys something before I go any further into do I need to go any further into this? Because I agree, this guy's bad guy, okay? Just like I agreed when it came to Cyrus, bad guy, Trash Panda should have nothing to do with him. Is there anything, I guess, more that I need to know about Trash Panda? Oh, we have charges. Wait, no. What did his brother do? Okay, let's just keep going. Fucking tape light shirt.
So that's how a lot of that came out. And that's why
Ever-growing pool of what maps are, what predators are. We need this in order to better understand the difference and what we can do as a community to prevent these accordance from happening.
that's how a lot of that came out. And that's why I just ignored all this, because a lot of his bullshit was just that. Bullshit. And he
What is this? DM me, little buddy. Let's fix this up, shall we?
hardly had any substantial evidence.
I feel like that was such an out there tweet. I don't know what that says. Crazy world out there nowadays. It's always good to take a step back and take a breather when you need to, then come back to later to tear that problem a new one like you do to building Shin. Minor roleplay moment. That's his brother. Kaiju doesn't have charges, but considering what his brother did, I'd imagine he'd know better. The Twitter stuff's just weird. Okay.
Obviously,
we'll let it go.
Couldn't have much.
That's fine. I did take an RP moment. Before I forget, I got a buddy who's looking for some help in his Discord, wondering if you can help. Okay. Is this a minor too? I just I'm lost. I'm getting lost here at this point.
Back up is
this is the other thing. Don't flood me. This is again one of my main criticisms is don't give me like this. This It's not a reply to anybody. It doesn't tell me anything. I think you're trying, like, I think that this tweet is here to imply that he's saying little buddy. So maybe he's talking to a child, but maybe he's also talking to an adult midget. I mean, I don't know, man. You know, like, don't give me this. This is confusing me, and it just feels like a reach. What can be done to keep online communities safe? First of all, that's impossible, but possibly the best thing somebody can do is not take things into their hands, but to call the local authorities. Exactly. 17-year-old asking him to role play with him about his crushes. But how? Is it from the same date or something? But again, how do you know
just
that?
ignored all this because a lot of his bullshit was just that bullshit.
How do you know this? This is from November the 23rd. The others were from like completely different dates. It doesn't appear to be replying to anybody. It just seems like a random tweet. Again, you have to establish the argument for me. You have to establish why I should care about this tweet, you know? Where's the part where the kids ask for the role play? Yeah, and I think that maybe that was this part, but again, I don't... Yeah, so you're, again, trying to establish that this person's listed 17, and this was in 2020.
Obviously,
what are those dates from?
Couldn't have much to back up his...
Yeah, these are from April 29th, so, like, from April to November, I have to just assume that he's talking to the same person? All these pages put their age in the bio. By the way, none of you should be doing that.
Statements without modifying me saying in this video.
17 and single, huge Godzilla, Kong, and Marvel fan.
Unless more questions do arise.
Just because I'm a weirdo doesn't mean I watch a lot of NSFW stuff. True.
On that end. The only thing I do ask, though, is that...
Well, I wouldn't say that you're a weirdo because I say you're not. I don't watch NSFW, blah, 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 blah. I hear you on that part. I might have a bit past, though. Oh, for Christ's sakes. But I'm getting my life together and finding creative ways to express myself while blogging about giant monsters. Trust me, I am. Now, another thing, too, I just want to ask is these are all from 2020. Like, when's the last time he posted... Because I think y'all said this was a defunct Twitter at this point.
If you're going to ask me questions, just try to keep it as...
I could put in my bio that I'm 14. Doesn't make it a fact. Exactly. He's got a Godzilla fetish. I'm not going to call the guy a groomer without putting out all the questionable tweets. People can make their own interpretation about it, but I don't think it's normal behavior. Well, that's why you would... And by the way, this is why using your voice helps. But that's why you would establish it with something like, I don't know if this person's a groomer, but let me walk you through all of the tweets. Or not even necessarily using your voice, but just even a title card that said, I don't know, but here is what I do know, you know? Not a Godzilla fetish. Well, he wants to listen. Y'all want to take this seriously, and I'll take it seriously with you for a moment. How is this much different from Vosh with his horse fucker fetish? Because Vosh wants to be a horse and have the horse cock to fuck children. That was his whole argument for his fucking horse fucking fetish. Fucking sick fucker. Whereas... now we're over here on this one. We've got a guy who wants to be Godzilla and swallow little children. I'd say we're in the same ballpark as Vosh, right? Even if you're lying, a grown man shouldn't be reaching out to a 14-year-old. Exactly. He wants to be in Godzilla's belly. Oh my God. I love the thumbnail. Thank you. That's Carly showing off her ring. I mean, that's not surprising for Vosh, unfortunately.
As try to keep the private shit that should be private shit I haven't.
Everyone has crushes from time to time. It is natural after all. As long as you keep being you, I'm sure you'll be awesome with that crush. Again, even if the person was 17 in 2020,
Like,
I'm just a
some of the
crazy
stuff
guy
that
who is horny and loves
I'm
Kaiju
into,
movies.
which I
Oh,
am.
that is a plus, and don't be afraid to come to my DMs if you feel like talking about something important. My client's information never gets out without their permission.
Out of it, because I feel as though that doesn't really, that shouldn't be in the conversation when dealing with Chad. When dealing with Chad, it should be just...
Well, you do remember, we're talking... Press 1 if you forgot that we were talking about Trash Panda. That's all I want to know. Just press 1 if you forgot that we were even talking about Trash Panda.
This is what he did, this is how he does it, and he's gone too far.
It's still damn creepy when you think about what he had been in for. My brother's story is the same way, and he's doing less time for what he did. I say keep your wits about you and keep that money away from anyone's view. So what did his brother do? Ooh, he's 41. How dare he? Sex abuse, 2nd degree, 85% life special sentence. He got the life special? What does that mean? He got a life sentence for this? Kaiju, I'm showing you my son. Come live with me, daddy, here in the trailer in Alabama. Now, let me just, I'll give you points where points are due. Thank you for putting this after all of that gobbledygook. Thank you for putting this because, again, you're establishing that this has to do with Trash Panda, even though most of it didn't. But either way, like, that's how you make an argument, you know? Lovely little boy. Ew! Lovely burp. Lovely little boy. I need to eat him. Goo goo gaga. Trash Panda, if this guy is still in your fucking chat, like, absolutely not. Like, this guy should not be in your chat if he's over here saying he wants to eat children, okay? I agree with them on that. Also, why has he got what are these chat badges? Is that Godzilla?
They're broke.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is this in her chat? Okay, now I'm confused. Hold on. Whose chat is he saying this in? You're saying this is Trash Panda's chat. Special safety. Those are her members badges? Okay. I can't say that I remember her member badges. I think it would be hers name is highlighted. No, it was, but you remember we're looking at okay, LMFAO Panda. That's really what I needed. But yeah, it's two different screenshots. That's why I'm questioning it. Stream she deleted.
You're broke. I'm sorry.
I thought your mom was dead, your dad was dead, your kid was dead. Like, they're broke because of you.
Yeah, because they're paying all their fucking bills and everything fucking else.
And look how, like, indignant she's acting, like, how, like, entitled she's being. She's like, just send me money.
Mom, please stop making that noise.
Yeah, she's feeling hard.
With that piece of
Am I gonna get a copyright for this damn music?
Somebody was big.
Because this is another thing, and this was in one of the other videos. I can't hear her kids in the background with this bullshit music playing, okay? So, like, when y'all say, oh, she has her kids on, I can't hear them because the goddamn music. Oh, god damn it.
See walking by
I'm
and
never
her
gonna
can
get
go, "Ah."
Do you think this is appropriate? If you support this, shame on you. Okay. So I definitely, here's the thing. I definitely do not support her bringing her children on the stream. I don't support her bringing her children in. And when I say on the stream, like, at least they aren't on camera. Okay. I want you to at least establish that at least they aren't on camera, because a lot of these people are putting their damn kids on the camera as well, but at least they aren't on camera. However, I don't support her bringing her kids into the stream or them knowing the kind of content that she's watching, especially when it comes to Lisa Richards. Okay? I don't support that at all. Keep your kids off the damn internet, please.
Tell you're interested by your little moments of pleasure.
In fact, let me further that with another point. Keep your damn kids off the internet. Otherwise, Carly might mod them in her chat. Okay? That's how Carly mods minors in her chat, is because you people let your children run amok on the internet.
No.
I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt you or anyone.
Shelly, how dare you? Ugh.
And I don't ask you.
This time she's put them on several times. She's had them react to Lisa Richards, Andy Ditch, and Carly. Yeah, none of that's appropriate. I mean, maybe Carly even to some extent, but none of that's really appropriate. We're gonna get to the Carly evidence here in a minute, or the kids watching Carly. We'll get to that here, but yeah, it's more a response to her saying she never did that, same as she said she never had them on to make fun of Carly. Right? Okay. My kid doesn't know who any of you people are. Thank God.
Anyone to blindly trust me. You should not blindly trust anyone. I don't care who they are. They could be fucking Muhammad Ali, and you should still question them.
Facts.
I don't care who it is.
Although weird that she said Muhammad Ali. Like, what was like? Is he known for being honest? I thought. I'm not gonna make any comments about Muhammad Ali. Just fuck it. Why would anyone want to have their kids react or ask the opinion of a kid about Lisa? That's weird. Absolutely, and we're gonna get into that part next. Yeah, Muhammad Ali. I mean, that is the funny one. She meant Gandhi. No. But do you see what I mean? We could have so much more of a laugh over that shit. But then I get this, the dramatic music and everybody's a pedophile. Like, come on. Can't we just laugh a little bit? I have a 14-year-old, 10-year-old, and 2-year-old. None of them have any idea that I'm a YouTube nerd. Thank you. And don't post pictures of them either. Gandhi was, oh Lord. Here's your Miss America question. Would you ever panel with a fake nurse, fish face, and scary kiwi? Absolutely. I'll get to a detente here, I believe, at the end of this stream, but don't spoil it, Soren. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Gandhi. All right, let's get to this, okay? Trash Panda never liked Queen of Karma, except you did. I believe she did. I believe she did like Queen of Karma at one point.
Take a moment to pay homage to the fact that these people were friends with Queen of Karma for a second.
For longer than a second, they were white knight and
No, see, this is something she should be canceled for, is associated with Queen of Karma, okay? Come on.
For that bitch.
This is the real tea. Honestly, Karma, I don't even know what you supposedly did. I know how people can spin their narrative when they don't like you and how much people lie on here, so I don't tend to listen to bandwagon BS. I like you. People can't tell me I can't like you either. I mean, I've got to be real, though. A lot of you guys were more than happy to listen to Queen of Karma when she was trashing Carly, though. And that includes Trash Panda. I mean, there is that 3-hour video out of Queen of Karma. You guys could have done your research there. That's all I'm saying.
I went into her chat all of like twice, and I could not sit through the fucking stream. I tried, but I couldn't do it. Like, she was covering Carly, so I'd go in there and throw my 2 cents in or whatever, but I couldn't deal with her voice. It was grating and obnoxious.
Oh, come on. Her voice isn't the idea of sex to you?
Ugh.
You're in Stash. Is this your channel or something? That's what I don't understand. Is this your channel? Because you keep taking this personally. And I'm telling you, I'm just speaking, when I'm saying you people, I am speaking in general to the entire swath of people that seem to be going at Trash Panda. I'm only approaching this from the angle of I think there's an agenda, because there usually is an agenda with people like Emma and Moon, and like I said, if you guys want to take this personal, I don't really care, but like I said, at the end of the day, I can only establish. And here's the other thing. You want me to establish Trash Panda with who she's associated with. Who is associated with this channel? Stupid Round Eye, fucking Emma's in here regularly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking to you guys, you people. I'm speaking to you people. I am doing who did I just get onto him? I'm doing what Leslie did. I'm calling out you people. The you people is a running joke at this point. That's one of ours, but I think you have this impression I'm some sort of Emma simp. We fought with Emma, now we don't. Not clean urine. Well, I assume so, since you're both in here talking at the same time. That's what I was saying. I was like, well, they know who she is, so of course they're going to comment. I understand, and I'm not saying any of you are Emma simps. I don't know or care what the hell y'all are doing on your free time. I'm just saying, like, I'm just trying to establish the fact that, like, if it's Moon and Emma doing a bit of this, then I question it. I'm so confused. I'm barely hanging on by a thread.
Don't say her voice and the sex in the same sentence, dude.
You mean you aren't going to call me out and talk about horror movies? Aw, man. I like you because you've always been good to me and you are a delight. What did I miss? Haha, who put Oh, Lord. I told her to stop trying to use them as a weapon. Y'all, I just, again, I mean, and this is to Trash Panda and everybody the fuck else. Carly was not using Kiwi Farms as a weapon. Kiwi Farms was very much acting of their own accord. Trash Panda lying about a package being sent to her son for his birthday. All right, let's do this.
Oh, yes. The pedophile outright came out with it, and a package was sent. Yeah, I'm not going into all that. I've already been over all that. I'm not rehashing it. It's been handled. But, yeah, Some of these people are terrible people.
Going live for Ghosts and for y'all to wish Gabe a happy birthday. Sorry we got caught up in birthday magic and having the time of our lives. LOL. That's a Pretty Little Lies post right there. We'll be on in roughly 45 minutes. Been a cast fan since back in the freeway battle happened. Is this relevant? This isn't bad. We can do way better. Got a ghost in my clothes. I think that's relevant. I look forward to my friend's birthday. He's 11 now and I feel old. I adore him too. He always makes my day. Y'all know I don't like Adawolf either. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Makes me miss my guy when he was that age. How old is he now? I feel like sending something. LOL. Buying for them when they are younger is so much fun. I'm only 42, but I have a 22-year-old. He's far beyond the fun buying stage. LOL. Especially his interests are unique. He will be 11th to 16th. He's the best. And if you want to send something, get with me on Twitter or email or okay. That sentence needs to end like right here. Right here. Okay. I'll give you right here. Sure, he would really appreciate you. I'm trying to. He loves Godzilla. Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Like, if one of your viewers want to send something to your kid for their birthday, especially, letting you know all that kind of shit, I don't have a huge problem with that. But like, you kind of like going, this all needs to be in a private email. You know what I mean? You don't need to keep going on. I didn't listen. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Never mind. Listen. I don't think you're an Emma simp, okay? I don't think you're an Emma simp. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Nobody cares. So, listen, everybody in here is very paranoid. I'm gonna be totally honest. Including me. I remember being in Malice's when Adawolf betrayed her and Daniel had to rescue. What? Soren, I'm more interested in this story. Go on. I just wanted to have it, let him pick his own. I'm sure he would appreciate it. Girl, you like the thing is, and this is what I'm saying, and this is where I get that you're. So basically, Trash Panda announces on her community tab that it's her son's birthday. I do want to know about the Idolwolf stuff. I'm curious as hell about that shit. Trash Panda is announcing on her community tab that it's her son's birthday, and somebody's like, oh, let me send him something. And she's like going on with the conversation. This is where I understand where this is kind of a joke at this point, that you're just laughing at her because agreed, Chill Goblin, this is weird parasocial shit that she shouldn't be doing. You look desperate in the comments, honey. That's my point. But does this music match I'm laughing at somebody? That's what I'm saying. Is this, I don't know if this is the music that you want to use for laughing at somebody. Oh God, it's getting intense. Excuses. Andy lies. Baby Andy has Munchausen. You don't have it, that's why. I didn't have a PDF send me anything. 2 people sent me something and both were women. So, Trash Panda, you should not be in Andy Ditch's stream poo touching, and whoever's annoying her because she's in his stream poo touching should also not be poo touching. They are outright making shit up because my channel is growing and I called them out for grifting. Oh, Lord. You guys know you're... All right, so Trash Panda, note for you, don't... I would say this much in it as a whole. Don't take anyone's gifts. Especially they gonna mail shit to you. You're gonna give them your address and all that shit. I don't have a huge problem with it, but you do kind of look desperate in the comments there. Inspector Dilford DeRed and Trash Panda threatening Miss Moonbear. Well, I should enjoy this one.
I was recently
Let's go.
Told within the last 2 weeks a couple of times that I should unalive myself. Some pretty sick shit was said to me. I've got screenshots of it. But
where's the screenshots, girl? You got to give me evidence.
Do I believe they meant it? Probably not. If they did, it's just too bad. I'm gonna live in spite of them, I guess.
Okay. You do that.
But I know that I didn't deserve that.
Okay.
I know Lisa. It was sick, Aries.
Oh my God.
See, I'm not joking. Somebody was here for that. I got somebody told me they were gonna grape me.
Oh my God, are you on lithium or something? Fucking spit it out.
A lot of sick shit was said to me. Simply because they don't like me on the internet, they feel threatened by me, they don't like me, I hurt their feelings, I pissed them off. Oh, okay. So because you don't like me and because I hurt your fee-fees and I triggered you, I deserve to unalive myself and leave my family to grieve because you, some random douche canoe psychopath on the internet, don't like me.
Okay, so let's just real quick. No, you have to get over it because at the end of the day, if you're going to be talking shit, people are going to be talking shit back, and I wouldn't even bother trying to take it that personally that somebody told you to, kiss yourself. The reality is, like, suck it up, we're not talking about Carly here at this point. At some point, you don't dish it if you can't take it.
Yeah, but she's addicted to that's the person. Oh God, what did you do? Oh my fucking God!
Hang on, I'm not looking. Don't like that.
I gotta be honest. Are they threatening underneath the music? I can't hear it. This is why let's leave the music out, please.
What the hell?
Even with a filter.
Do you think she's like looking it up, like page by page, looking up different words? Because I would believe it. I did a thing. Okay. We've got welcome back, Moonbear. Prepare. Now, can I just say one thing, too? Why is Moonbear posting pictures of her kid on her community tab? I thought that was dangerous for Carly to do. YouTube censor police. Douche is literally a French word for shower. True. She just learning how to kind master. Yeah, this man. I think the point of this was to point out the hypocrisy. So yeah, no, I kind of get that, but again, the dramatic music is what's throwing me off. I feel like I'm here for like receipts, and I'm just getting like, these things happen. I don't know. I'm not trying to be unfair about this. Like, I will say just as much that I don't appreciate a lot of the things that she said about Carly, and I think she's probably two-faced in the sense that, like, I think she at least at this moment, seems to be trying to play both sides of the fence on this Carly topic, at least. But in terms of, I don't know, again, I don't believe this is a violent threat, and like it's, you know, also just a matter of like this back and forth shit posting, you know, like I don't know, two wrongs don't make a right kind of thing. I'm all over the place tonight. I'm sorry. I'm scattered. I came on here to fight with Hussy. And I got cucked out of it. Sounds like the butcher's about to get us. This Dilford guy threatened Moon's children. Threatened to call CPS. It's pointing out her hypocrisy. Got it. Problem is that the music sets your mind on one track and then you can't hear them, and then there's blustering, and I find myself, wait, was that exactly? I'm just like, I'm so confused, and I'm trying to give it a chance, you know, but she still has the hundreds of Carly videos up. That's what she was going to delete the day she heard you bring her name up last week. Yeah, I'll get to that because I was kind of like, I did go and watch, and we'll get to that. Now, why are you guys posting Moon's kid on the fucking video? You probably shouldn't put pics of your kid on the internet. Where is Matthew? He needs an award for winning the internet today. Thank you, Matthew, for being the voice of reason. I guess it's good the pedophile who one of 4 people, totally not pretend at all, sent her babies, has suddenly disappeared. These threats say she's got... These threats she says she's gotten in the video are just as credible as that. Okay. Dilford the diaper lover is wearing Moon and her kid's face as his profile picture. Gross POS. Well, let's be fair. We know it's filtered. Okay, another lie. Trash Panda doesn't put her kids on the channel. This is what I wanted to get to, okay? This is what I'm here for. How to be a bad mom on YouTube.
Kids ever involved in your show?
This is what we came for, people.
A child actually.
Hey, Von Beardo.
You know, everyone knows I'm gonna fucking say something, but you know, that Trash Panda. You don't. Are your kids ever involved in your show or like ever like shown on your channel?
No.
Well, you know that's not true.
Don't take these questions the wrong way because I already know the answers.
Well,
do you
yeah,
exploit your children for views? They're not. They're not involved in your channel.
That's a very subjective, debatable question. But go ahead.
But do you like have them out? You know, like saying, "Oh, here's some cute faces to look at. Subscribe to me." You don't do that, right?
Hell no. There's too many creeps out there.
Exactly.
Okay, let's be clear now. Whether she's exploiting her children, that's a debatable topic. I mean, I think that including your children really in any capacity, I think, is potentially exploiting them. So I think I just have a biased view of that specific accusation. So I would agree with that. But has she shown the kids on camera? Like, has she like actually... Because that's the one thing that, like, through all the streams that I've looked at of hers, has she ever even been, like, on camera? I know there are pictures of her, but has she actually, like, cammed up? Remember when Malice summoned her stepkid to support her on stream regarding Carly? Well, let's compare the two. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Yes, so she has actually cammed up. Have the kids cammed up with her? Because again, that's fine and you can claim this, but you have to establish this somehow. She put it up on members only now. Oh man, I don't want to pay for this shit.
Exactly.
Now hold on, are you guys psyoping so she gets more members? No, I'm kidding.
Stalking me.
I don't know why this guy would bring up your kids if they're not involved.
Not
in
Paula.
what you're doing online.
Why do all roads lead back to fucking Paula? God damn it.
You know, unless he wants to say, like, maybe you care more about what
And
you're
that's-
doing online than your own
And-
children. I mean, he can say that, but that's just his fucking opinion. Fuck him.
Face she makes when she's really, really, really trying to cry amuses me.
It's almost comical.
I know I'm probably going to hell, but
It's almost comical.
she like does this thing with her face, like
And
she.
it looks hilarious.
Gabe
It's
thinks
so
it's
weird.
hilarious.
It's like she's forcing herself to cry.
Yeah, she's really trying to
gross.
cry, but she can't. She can't.
Her teeth look like the pattern of a jack-o'-lantern.
Hey,
See, that's what I'm saying, is like, in no way should your kid know what Lisa Richards looks like. And second of all, and I hope she's about to correct them, but like, second of all, you come across somebody who just has like fucking knocked out teeth because they can't afford dental, whatever their reason may be. Your kid should not, that's rude for your kid to go around being like, I look like a jack-o'-lantern. Ah. Like, it's funny, but like, because we talking about Lisa Richards, but it ain't, it ain't funny that your kids would be saying that kind of shit to a random, I mean, I don't know, maybe at that age they just shouldn't be saying that at all. But yeah, I don't like that. Does one of the speakers have a mouthful of crap or something? Jeremy's mom was the accused. Re-dogged me. Okay, hold on. So what she is saying is that Paula swatted her. That's how the dogs got shot. Are you serious? But see, and this is the thing. You've made. I again, don't take it personally. I'm just trying to provide constructive criticism here. But you've made a lot of claims in like the last 10 fucking minutes that I feel like I would have to see something that establishes that she was accusing Paula, of that. But maybe, I don't know. Is that what you're trying to say? I mean, it's not like I can expect you to provide evidence, provide links or anything in the YouTube chat, though, Your kid will take those attitudes to school. Yeah, exactly. They're going to repeat that shit back, on the other channel. So she accused Paula of swatting her, and the cops shot the dogs. I mean, does Paula even know her? Like, does Paula? I don't know, man. It's wild.
hey, is Carly.
Alright, I'll look into it.
I don't want to listen to it because it is horrible.
Y'all, what did I say about the music? I can't hear these kids.
I don't want to listen to it because it is horrible at singing.
Well, she's a pop star, Gabriel. Don't you know that?
No, she ain't.
She's like a pop icon.
You don't know what you're talking about.
She's like a superstar. Like,
Well, a superstar was 10 times uglier.
but she's a
But I
superstar.
of a super black hole, then yeah, Carly's a superstar. She's a rock star that hits a herd and then it's a dying.
Hey, Dangle, I'm fixing to torture my children with Carly. They hate her so much.
Well, I do, and it's for good reason.
No, you love her. Don't you know that?
You are speaking.
Don't know
Alright,
that.
hold on a second.
Don't you know that?
Mom. I will erase you from making mistakes.
Let's see if it'll pop up.
In the portal.
Listen, that burger
Oh, yes.
that burger recipe was a mess. Okay, that burger recipe was an absolute mess, and like she does deserve psychopath for that. Hello, Mega Omega. It sounds like she has a mouthful of something while she's trying to talk. Yeah, right? Like, you would think that she was eating if not for the fact that, like, she's actively speaking and you can't hear any chewing. All right, here we go. There is a better clip of this from Trash Panda Awareness Channel.
She's like a superstar. Like,
Well, a superstar was 10 times uglier.
But she's a
superstar.
superstar.
A super black hole, then yeah, Carly's a super. She's a pop star that hits the earth and then gets a dinosaur.
Hey, Dangle. I'm fixing to torture my children with Carly. They hate her so much.
Well, I do, and it's for good reason.
No, you love her. Don't you know that?
You are speaking.
Don't you know that? Don't you know that?
Mom. I will erase you from existence.
Whoa! Whoa! What's with the kid making death threats? Oh, whoa! Whoa! Okay, let's back up a little bit. All right. So first of all, as I've stated many times, don't bring your damn kids on the fucking stream. Okay, and I'm not like excusing this. Okay, I'm just going. I again want you to understand. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, no association, whatever. But I'm saying, like, she should not be involving her children into this content, whatever. She should not be encouraging her children to talk to people with disabilities like this. But then I have to kind of compare this back to the exact same situation that happened with Malice, and I'm going to play it for everybody who's not aware. Intentionally distributing this inappropriate content to a minor.
Malice, you have a little girl, and you're sitting here doing this to people. When she grows up to see what you were doing, she's not going to like you.
No, you don't.
I told you you're going to get angry.
Oh, no, you don't, bitch.
I told you you're going to get angry. And she mentioned Creech. I told you. I said. I forgot this was here, actually. I forgot. Like, for reals. I forgot. But, yeah, this is when she started bringing up my child. So.
Because she's going to say, Mom, why are you being mean to others? You're trying to teach your daughter some bad habits.
Am I, though? Should we ask her? Chat, should we ask Creature? Should we? One's for yes, two for no's.
Listen to that fucking groan. I mean, honestly. And she has... Should we ask her? Should we ask her? Should we ask her? You have about 5 fucking minutes of an out here, Malice, where you can be like, no, that was a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Let me back out of this one before I make it any worse.
Should we ask her? I mean, she's in her room at the moment. So we can ask her if I'm teaching her bad habits and what she thinks of Carly and all this stuff. We could totally ask her. I mean, she's here. Ones. Hey, Creed.
No, let's take Carly and all of this context out of the situation. Just imagine asking your kid, do you think I'm a bad person? I feel like that alone is very shaky parenting. If you need to ask your kids, do you think I'm a bad person? That is not something a child should be answering in any way. Creature, where are you?
Creature.
Come here, Creature.
Wait, I'm going to yell. Hold on to see.
I need you for content.
Can you come out and pick this up?
What do you think about Carly?
What do I think about Carly? She manipulates people.
Mm-hmm.
She's a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
She fakes having disorders.
Mm-hmm.
And she's outright dumb, and she's going to go bald.
Okay, and do you think I'm a bully?
No, you're my mom. No.
I love you. And do you think I'm mean?
Bully?
Okay. Thank you, baby. Go back. Go back. It's fine. I love you. Okay. Okay. So there we have it.
Don't worry. It's about to get worse. Malice, this section was a lot shorter until I accidentally stumbled upon this really disgusting clip of yours. So let's nitpick it. First of all, Carly was not talking about your daughter. She was talking about you and your god-awful parenting. And since you're a complete fucking idiot, you immediately proved her right. You are raising... No. You are grooming a child into somebody that will think it's okay to harass disabled people. Secondly, you just exploited your daughter to the internet to harass a disabled person. I thought you were worried about her safety.
And then you said my name to a pedo. I have a 13-year-old daughter. What the fuck is the matter with you?
So let me get this straight. Carly's responsible for her daughter that doesn't even live with her and your daughter's safety because she asked Cyrus to make a video about you. And you have no responsibility for exposing your daughter to all of these videos? As you'll find out shortly, a Malice Black clip won't be complete unless someone breaks a hate speech law in New Zealand. Here's her husband, who's allegedly a mental health expert, doing just that.
I'm still going to get a ticket to America and strangle this bitch.
But Daniel, just so you understand, violent threats are illegal here in the US too. Now, before I move on, I just want to take a look back at something. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with the DDLG part because, you know, that's sick enough that exists in the same household as a child. But, you know, just to compound, I think that making a violent threat when you have a child in the house is extremely, extremely irresponsible parenting. Okay. Now, here's my point is like that. And you already know where I'm going with this. I mean, am I supposed, you know, you saw what Malice did, and I'm making the comparison because look, I mean, when I compare it to what Trash Panda did,
she's like a superstar. Like
a superstar with
yeah, I have it somewhere.
10 times uglier.
But she's a superstar.
A super black hole, then yeah, Carly's a super. She's a pop star that hits the earth and then gets a dinosaur.
Hey, Dangle, I'm fixing to torture my children with Carly. They hate her so much.
Well, I do, and it's for good reason.
No, you love her. Don't you know that?
You are speaking dangerous words.
Don't you know that?
Mom, I will erase you from existence.
Like, I guess the comparison that I'm trying to make here is that the difference being that, like, she's not over here goading her into, like, what do you think about Carly, the disgusting pig? Am I manipulative, by the way? You know, she's not doing that. What she's doing is, like, she's doing the same thing that my siblings did to me when I was young, which was they tied me to a chair and made me listen to country music. You know what I mean? And if she was doing this off stream, I'd have zero problem with it. If it was off stream and she's like, "Hey guys, I'm going to make you listen to Carly sing until you do your chores." You know, I wouldn't have a huge issue with that. The biggest issue, in my opinion, is her bringing them on stream. Yeah, it's her bringing them on stream, like, in any capacity. I additionally don't like her playing this content for them. But for example, if she screened the content and say she was only showing them Carly singing, I know her dances can get a little risque, but if they were only showing them Carly singing, I really wouldn't have a problem with it. I think Carly has very appropriate content from time to time, but she usually gets made fun of for doing appropriate content and then gets accusations for doing, you know, inappropriate content, you know? It's that and her nonstop saying the pedos are after her. And see, I've heard her ramble about that, and I don't know what she's talking about, I guess. Is the pedo she talking about that kaiju guy? Carly's trip to the beach is kid-friendly. Same with her house tour inside that game. Probably more. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you one thing. What's not kid-friendly are the people that are cursing and shit talking up a storm at her. You know what I mean? Like, even to the extent that, like, Carly does somewhat wholesome content, you know, when they're reacting to it, it's usually them, like, shit posting and cursing. So, like, I know that shouldn't be for children. I bet my son would do the Carly challenge. Shh, none of that. Andrew Ditch and this dude, Bobby, she claims they both went to her house. So, I guess my question would be, where do you lie on this? Do you think she's just, like, completely making up stories just to sound important? Or do you think that she is... Because, I mean, do we care if that accusation is on Andrew Ditch? Now, I don't know who Bobby is, but, like... Do we care? Like, it's kind of like if I told you Will Smith was stalking me because he really wants to slap me in the face. Like, is this like something we care, or something that I'm like just using to make myself sound important? You know what I mean? Because, like, if she's accusing somebody directly of something like inappropriate like that, you know, that's a fucking problem. That's a fucking problem. And in my opinion, she would need to show evidence that that person had done whatever it is that they had done. But, like, I don't know. If you told me fucking Shanny's fucking stalking you, I'd be like, that's funny. Like, I wouldn't care if she didn't keep saying I'm sending internet lolcows and pedos after her. Does she have what is her reasoning behind why she thinks that? Bragging about being a homewrecker. Is this who I think it is? She says that we did this to her, so gonna prove it wrong. Okay. Let's just skip to, because we have a fart compilation. Listen, actually, you know what? Let's watch the fart compilation. Let's watch the damn fart compilation. Need a break from some of this.
Sure, Brittany. I guess now I farted while live. I don't care. And the guy from Sling Blade.
How are you doing?
Don't.
How are you doing?
What the fuck? Did she put her camera or put the microphone right up to her butthole? What the hell was that?
I don't know.
A palate cleanser.
Some Andrew Ditch stuff I thought I would cover.
Hold on, are
who
these
have seen my
are these real farts? I can't tell. It sounds like it might be edited. I don't know.
stomach. It's ironboard flat.
These aggravations.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just gonna cover a snake.
Yeah, that sounds like it could have been a chair, but like, what? Was there two of them?
Just gonna cover a snake.
That I feel like sounds like a chair, but either way, this is still funny.
Much love, Kathy. Much love, chat.
Exactly. I want to
Totally, I blew ass. I blew a big ass on a live stream.
Those antibiotics hitting her.
I don't remember doing that, but apparently it said I did, and you know nobody lies on the internet, so apparently I blew a big ass on a live stream. You would have known if I did that because I would have laughed hysterically.
You know what's funny too is like the song is so faint in the background, and I really want it to be louder because I know it's ooh that smell. Ooh that smell. So we're talking Carly, but chat is still Trash Panda. I need a map for this place. So here's the thing: is they've been wanting me to look at Trash Panda because she was talking shit about Carly too, but she was never really relevant or important enough to like. Which, let's be clear, nobody in this community is relevant or important enough. I'm sorry, like, come on, y'all. Like for real, like. Y'all need to get over yourselves, like in general. But like aside from that, they've been wanting me to cover this because I think they want somebody to go after Trash Panda. And I mean, I'm probably gonna do this and this is gonna be it, but like I'm trying to figure out what it is, like what's really gonna get me angry. Where's the autistic child that got kicked in the head? Where is the drive-bys, you know? Where's the pizzas going at people's houses?
So apparently,
so Trash Panda, this was the one I got sent. Trash Panda minimizing how awful she was to Carly now that she's back on YouTube.
I don't know how many of you remember Carly, but I covered her briefly. I don't think I even have that many. I have a couple. I enjoy Carly's videos, like,
you know, that was really fast.
Her singing and dancing and like antics, they're hilarious. Time to relax now. We're gonna do a
channel
palate cleanser with paranormal. And if you guys want to go back to some old school Carly and watch her sing and dance and act an absolute ass, we can do that after. I watched a video. What brought all of this to mind is I watched a video on that whole situation recently, and I saw things in that video that blew my mind.
What is that? My video? Is it? Are we talking about me?
I was like, wow. What the fuck, you know?
People love me, and I
No, they don't. Nobody loves you. Everybody hates you. Because you're a piece of shit. You're a nasty, disgusting bully.
Disgusting.
Come on. Why are you up there posing like you're on the fucking stage at the fucking Super Bowl or something? You do not have nearly enough followers to be talking about all the haters and all of this, and you're not famous, honey. Most of your subs hate your guts. Okay? Most of your mods can't stand you.
You are supposed. Well, I'm not going to call you a mother, Carly, because you're not a mother. You're egg donor at best.
But your soul is rancid. Your heart is rotten. And your soul is black. You are probably the most vile human being I have ever encountered.
But just, I ask that my community not harass her.
On attacking women.
Nope.
So apparently,
not true. Okay. So, and here's the thing, and I agree with you, and my problem is that, like, where's she calling the high school? Like, where's she emailing, you know, her mother? You know, do you see what I mean? Like, that's why I started talking about the people that I was talking about in that video. And this is really why Trash Panda never came on my radar. Everything she's doing here, in my opinion, is an opinion. You know, she's giving her opinion. She thinks Carly's a trash human being. She thinks she's an egg donor, all this shit. Now, none of that's appropriate when you have children, and you shouldn't be talking like this about somebody that you don't fucking know. But, like, all of it seems to be shit talking to me. You know what I mean? And I have trouble squaring that when the people that I was talking about in the first place, I was talking about them because of how like in real life they were going. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm not, you know, and again, I don't disagree with the fact that she was nasty to Carly and did all of this shit. But I would like to go ahead and go over to her channel. Is there anything else that there was the cancer thing where allegedly she's faking cancer actually? Should probably do that. Did I miss that? That I think is the other channel. Being ungrateful about a super chat, which I don't know. Homewreckers, just the dog and cancer things were cray. So yeah, and the dog thing, I don't know. It's just kind of like, again, I get where you're coming from, Urine Stash, that it's just like we're just kind of like making fun of this shit because
And hey,
she just makes up all these ridiculous fucking stories. Here we go. Debunking Panda's claims of cancers.
But
I'm not ashamed of who I am or how I look.
Wait, did we watch this one already, or maybe I did?
I have medical documentation from when I had the neuroblastoma, which is cancer, and
show the proof.
I battled with that shit hardcore. That shit's what took out my dad. Okay, I would not lie about that. Yeah, it is a rare form. It is an
Oh, come on. That you're saying that like that was some high bar to hurdle over.
extremely rare form at my age. It shouldn't have happened, but mine was caused by various things. They believe one, it was hereditary, but it hit me faster because of certain things.
Let's first debunk the genetic factor. Her father had no blood relation to her. What? Is it her stepfather that she's talking about? I don't know what you mean. You can't... English language here, guys. Like, her father... I don't understand. Is it her adopted father? Like, what? That's what I'm saying. What does that mean? You cannot say her father had no blood relation to her without any context there, because it's like, I've adopted. Okay. But yeah, you got to put her father, she was adopted or something like that. You know what I mean? Nobody lies about cancer on the internet unless they're squatting over a bucket in Scranton. And so here's my thing about this is like, you have to realize that, like, when it comes to I'm faking illnesses, I'm faking cancer, whatever, I have to understand what context. Like, for example, when it comes to Boogie. Yeah, and so this was what it was I looked into this cancer, and it's apparently very rare to have as an adult. And I guess, did she have it as a baby? Is that what maybe she explains this. But, like, let's talk about Boogie for a minute. The reason Boogie's cancer matters is because he was actively grifting off of the claims of having cancer. He was actively, and we're talking about somebody with 4 million subscribers, by the way. So he was very actively grifting off of having cancer, telling people he had cancer. But like, even if we put aside the fact that he was like passively grifting with his cancer, the problem with him lying about cancer lies in the fact that he would use it regularly as an excuse. The crypto scam, the reason he did a crypto scam was because he said the reason he did a crypto scam was to pay for cancer treatments. He said that, you know, one of the LOLCOW live episodes, he says, "Oh, I'm having a bad cancer day." Mrr. And it's like, you know, you're using this as an excuse for all of this other like associated bullshit. And then even when he talked to CoffeeZilla, he said, "Oh, it's cancer. It never gets better." Like, the way that he used it, in my opinion, was what was the bottom line for me. And that's why when a lot of times when people go at Shani about like she was lying about cancer, I'm like, I don't know. Where's the GoFundMe? You know, where's the crypto scam? Where is the I need you to pay for my cancer treatments kind of thing? You know, I need that's what I need. And simply saying, oh, I had cancer or whatever, it's like, okay, well, you know, sucks to be you, I guess. Like, I mean, I take, in general, it's a matter of like, am I taking things at face value? And maybe I'm wrong, but like, what is the incentive or the reason that I need to investigate it further? You know, I should have cancer, but you should give me money anyway. Listen, my birthday is in late June. So I am a Cancer, okay? So click the super chat button. I'm having a bad toenail day. Thank you, Geisner. She did a GoFundMe. Link me the GoFundMe. Where's the GoFundMe? I gotta find this. Show me that. And I'm Dirt Nap. I declare that I'm not married. I have 3 natural children. What does this have to do with anything? Oh, okay. I see. You're establishing that she was adopted. Okay. Her father's cause of death and important to keep him. Well, does it? Hold on. Does it matter if what her father's cause of death was if she's not actually like bloodline related to him? Bladder cancer. So that's different than what she claimed. What did she claim to have? Yeah, neuroblastoma. Yeah,
hey, Brian.
Neuroblastoma has very little to do. Yeah, okay.
I had a neuroblastoma. It nearly killed me. I had people ridiculing me about that also, but we're not going to go there. I have a nice, beautiful scar from where they removed that.
See the amount of health issues and cancer she's claimed. I've had female cancer 3 times. The last one, they couldn't save anything. She took part of my swollen intestine. The other 2 was cervical, so she did a cone surgery. But the last one was the full Monty on my females. Then I had a huge tumor for my butt. Butt tumor. Then I got crushed by a bull. What the fuck? Girl, how are you here? How are you able to be here with us today? She said because she had neuroblastoma that she did too. Oh, that she said that she had bladder cancer as a result of neuroblastoma. Okay. Not the butt tumor. My new band name is Butt Tumor. Had to remove 3 ribs, 4 muscles, 17 tendons and ligaments, then the neuroblastoma, then the intestines trying to be free, and now this again. I had to have my intestines. Oh, God, I just ate. I can't seem to keep my pulse below 120 or my BP over 150. What? Had a bad hysterectomy along with the breakdown of my health. Then everything basically collapsed. I need my vaginal. Oh my God. Also, are these DMs to somebody? Because I don't like the fact that I'm reading personal DMs, especially about this. It's about 4 or 5 things. It'd be meds, make me sick. I have rectal Who is she talking to here? Because again, if these are personal DMs, I mean, again, in other words, if these are personal DMs, is this really grifting for her stream, I guess? And MS and a supermodel, she's done it all, bro. Sorry, I meant because her adopted father have it. I don't think it was. And it's important because she says it was in the same spot, but hers was in her neck. I see what you mean. I wish Titty Bear was still here. I wanted to ask him for his lottery numbers. Listen. I told him, y'all don't fucking snipe at each other, and I ain't got no problem, but, like, that goes both ways. Okay. You can get your vaginal canal redone, like redecorating your apartment. I mean... How is she still alive? This makes no sense. The most sick person on the planet. Like, oh, wow. You know what? If she doesn't have cancer, someone give her money because she clearly needs it very badly if she's lying about her entire lower half collapsing. Bad hysterectomy as opposed to a good one. Thank you, Carrie. How are you doing, by the way? Y'all go sub to Carrie. I wanted to have Shanny content tonight, but gonna have to wait till Friday. Hire yogurt essentials to retake. Oh my god. Spray paint everything gold. Ah! I guess I'm just fucked up. Thought it was over. My dad died with the same spot. Same thing. Fucked up. Okay. Again, who is she talking to here? Can anyone fill me in on, are these like personal DMs? Because like, here's my thing is like, even to the extent that she's lying, if she's trying to have a personal conversation with somebody, I can't fully get behind leaking DMs like this, you know? Like, it just feels like the whole, you know, I was sat on by a bull. It just feels like all of this is just kind of like to make fun of her, which, fine, by all means. I get it, but like, I don't know. Someone had to ask this person about her oophorectomy. What is that? Dad died from cancer. My mom's had it 6 or 7 times. See, this is what I'm saying is like, I get what your point is, but I need her saying it on stream, which you established at the beginning, and that's fine. So I've been pretty much lifelong battle with shit. Well, I don't know if it's hereditary, but no, I get where you're coming from. It's not hereditary if you were adopted, girl. The scary music's a weird touch. Oh, girl, we've been dealing with this Diablo 2 music all night. I know some people are super kind, want to help, but I don't need anything right now. Time to try to get through this. That's about it. Okay. The removal of her ovaries. Oh, so that's a real word? What did you say? What was it again? Oophorectomy. Got these from Moon. She sent the same ones to Jeremy's mom and Olap. Okay.
That was hell. So no, I don't view faking cancer as funny. The neuroblastoma wasn't just a neuroblastoma for me, because my dad had a neuroblastoma in the same exact place, and it killed him. I watched it kill him, and then some years later.
See, that's what I'm saying is you don't necessarily need the DMs. Don't get me wrong, good content, but you don't necessarily need those DMs to establish your point here.
I end up with a neuroblastoma in the exact same place.
Said yours was in the spine.
I don't really talk about this that much, but okay, so he had a spot come up on his spine, and they treated him for a couple of months for an infection.
And in fact, I would argue, though, why do you even know that he has bladder cancer? You know what I mean? Like, again, why are we looking this stuff up, I guess, but go on with bad self. Because here's the thing. I think the lesson in all of this is that, and you know, maybe this is the point, that the lesson in all of this is don't believe people at face value. That was the point. That was a lot, because I think a lot of people think I'm just like trying to trash on people, but like with that Carly video, and yeah, I was. I mean, because I love doing it. But like at the same time, it's like, you know, I think that the biggest takeaway that I wanted to make in that video was like, do not believe people at face value, especially people on fucking YouTube, on the internet, when they're monetized and shit. I mean, you just shouldn't, you know?
And then find out that it's not an infection.
But I also think you don't have to look up every single claim everybody makes, you know? This is the name of the procedure: hysterectomy with a bilateral oophorectomy. Okay, yeah, I've heard of hysterectomy before. Then again, I can't help you. Damn it, Soren. I pinned that because I didn't think you'd added that at the end, but okay. Google blood. You want me to Google blood? Mark safe from bull butts and butt tumors. Neuroblastoma is a cancer often found in the small glands on top of the kidneys, adrenal glands. It can develop in the belly, chest, neck, pelvis, and bones. So spinal could have happened. Yeah, when I read about it, I thought it was something about spinal, but I'm again, we're getting into a lot of stuff where it's like, you know, unless I was a registered nurse, you know, like some people, you know, I just, a lot of this kind of goes over my head, and that's why it's like I don't want to make too many presumptive like claims when it comes to people talking about their cancer. This is why I wouldn't look any of this up, is because I wouldn't know what I was looking at her for, you know?
And that it is in fact a neuroblastoma.
It's okay, Soren.
That they had misdiagnosed.
Love the chaos. Don't worry about it.
By the time they figured that out, it was too late. I've lost all my siblings.
Oh, God.
All of them. And I lost my dad to cancer. I watched cancer eat my dad alive.
Oh, my God.
Fortunately for me, it was never serious. Like,
Now, listen. What about that other guy? It's
stage 3 or 4 or anything like that.
The minute she said eat him alive, all I can think now is the Vor guy. That's all I can think about is the Vor guy.
But, I mean, it was serious because it was cancer, but it wasn't like in the stage 3 or 4. I survived that, but my dad didn't. I watched him die.
Without the heavy
And then some years later,
appeals to emotions. Okay.
I start having a weird pain in a weird place. I started feeling ill. I had all kinds of symptoms I didn't understand. Couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I went to countless doctors trying to figure it out. Did scans, did sonars, did all manner of testing, did blood work, did the whole 9. And then they discovered the neuroblastoma. And I went through hell. And I was scared to death because for some reason I thought what happened to my dad was going to happen to me and my kids were going to have to watch it. That was my biggest fear. And that was so much more different for me because I had watched my dad die with that. It would have been different if I had been diagnosed with that and not known somebody who went through it, but because I watched the end cycle of that, I knew what was at the end of that road. It hit different.
Yeah, how old is her youngest child and how old is she? Actually, how old is her oldest child and how old is she? Yeah, okay. Question.
So not only did I have to battle with having a neuroblastoma, but I also had to contend with the fear and what I saw happen.
When is she saying the neuroblastoma
and
happened?
To be quite frank with you, the only thing I think that saved me was the fact that I never stopped working. I welded.
Oh, girl.
Almost the entire time. The last 3 months, I was unable to because I wasn't.
I was welding. I was hiking up mountains and chopping down trees.
Doing very well. And
this is a very shanty story. I'll be honest.
Thankfully, we found a surgeon that could safely remove it.
Yeah, I have trouble with the idea that as an adult she had like these children and all of this stuff. I would like when she was adult, you know what I mean? So it happened as an adult, okay.
Or semi-safely, I had to sign a form saying I wouldn't sue them if they paralyzed me. But they were able to remove it, and here I am.
The clip from a stream where she pretended to be on hold with a doctor and got some bad news.
Scam.
That was my doctor's office, from where I had the neuroblastoma. I have to go back in.
Yeah, no, look, it is possible because I did look at neuroblastoma when I first saw this video. And I did see, I mean, there is a low probability that an adult has it, but she could be part of that low probability. Maybe again, it like you said, it depends on to what extent this actually matters. And supposedly there's a GoFundMe, so feel free to send that to me if there's a GoFundMe, because I'd be curious to see what that says. The doctor shat his face off. Oh my God.
For basically a checkup to make sure that everything is still okay. I'm sorry that I had to step away for so long.
Right. That's what I'm thinking is like, can you, I don't want to like use a blanket statement here with like this, but like, can you even have children when you have cancer? Like, is that not something where it's like the doctors would like want you to be on birth control or something? Like if you had cancer?
My bad.
You can't even fucking fly on a plane if
So
you're pregnant,
hopefully,
right?
I go get checked next Wednesday at 11 to see that everything is still doing good, I hope. That there's still nothing there.
All right, I'll take a look at it. That's where we're headed next.
So fingers crossed, everything is perfect. Which I'm pretty sure it is, I hope.
She's a horrible mother. By the by. And anyway, this is Kaiju Talk Radio. Ciao for now.
This is why I'm angry. Okay, girl? In case you're too slow to get it.
Does Kaiju Talk Radio have anything to do with the cancer itself? Because my question there would be if that clip was just put in for funsies or like what, but all right, your community tab. Let's go look at the we're looking for the GoFundMe fundraiser for Leah Nuss cancer. Oh girl. When was this? 4 years ago? And see, here's the problem. It would have to establish that she doesn't have cancer, in which case you would have to establish that she... Like, do you see what I mean? Like, is this... How is this a grift for her stream? Was she streaming 4 years ago? Welder, who started feeling sick, having terrible pain 5 months ago. Multiple tests and scans later, she was diagnosed with stage 1 spinal tumor. Between the meds, side effects, and cancer symptoms, Leah often misses work. Her reduced income and paying for her meds left her behind on regular bills. 2 car payments due. If they aren't paid, she'll lose her car. Losing her car would mean losing her job and her insurance, not to mention her ability to get her to a doctor. Please, if you can, help pay the car and her ongoing treatment. She's a wonderful person, could use a break from financial stress she's under so she can focus on getting well. Any help is appreciated. Call BS on the MS. Where is MS being brought in? That's I feel like I have not heard multiple sclerosis yet. I could be, again, if I'm missing something here, please just correct me. Maybe one cancer, but she's had a bunch of MS and was modeling in the army. I guess that just wasn't in here. You're saying that she's also claimed that. Does she have to wait like Boogie for the cancer confirmation? That one right there. No, I was just putting in for fun. Okay, fair. That was for fun. Also, she claimed she had several cancers of the female reproductive system, no fertility if she had a history. Yeah, true. How old is that's exactly what you're asking. How old is the youngest kid? I don't know if did somebody answer that? I called BS on the MS. Tumors aren't classified by stages. She did claim she had it last year too. It was a scam to pay her car note. Told Jeremy's mom she was Okay, hold on. Where is Trash Panda 4 years ago? Is she making content? Whole point is she's been grifting and begging for money in different ways for years now, even before YouTube. So then who was she grifting here? Like family and friends on Facebook? Paula probably got a wilder grift. So was she grifting Paula 4 years ago? Just read in a comment grift story. She recently started saying she has MS. Was streaming in the ICU for a week this past June. He's 11. He's 11. Okay, but here's the thing. Let's assume she had cancer 4 years ago. If the kid is 11, she had kids before all of these health issues come up. So that does kind of add up. I think the youngest like 10, 11. Sorry, okay. She used to message old ladies in Emma and Moon's community begging money. She put some of the women in debt. When was this though? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? That's what I'm saying. I got to figure out this GoFundMe. Again, was this GoFundMe? Who was she grifting with? Who was she sending this GoFundMe to? Because 4 years ago would have been 2020. Not too sure. 3, she was around Paula and them. We didn't find... Okay, so you're saying 3 years ago she was hanging around Paula. We didn't find her until like a year and a half ago. Okay. About a year and a half ago. Okay. It's impossible to have cancer as much as she claims she could. Yeah, you know, I agree with you there. I think all of this sounds fanciful, but again, I have to know what the grift is, you know. She'd be dead if she had all those cancers within the last 10 years. Right? Yeah, I mean. Okay. All right. Girl, you got to get insurance. I don't, you know, that's all I can say is that if this isn't a grift, then you need to get some better insurance, okay? You need to contact, I hate to fucking even say anything. I went to... all of the surgeries and treatment alone would have taken her out. Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing is like 1225, like that's all you needed for cancer treatments. That's not all you needed for cancer treatments was 1225. Either your insurance covered this or like what, your deductible was 1200. Because this is saying that it's for I don't know, reduced income, I guess. I don't know. It's for car payments, essentially. Yeah, and that's the thing, is it's like... I get it. I don't like any of this, though. This story changed. She claimed the guy who did the GoFundMe was trans and died, but she didn't keep the money, so she didn't keep the money, she gave it to him. Oh, God. I think this one was the LARPing group she's in on Facebook. All right. Now that's starting to make some sense. Then she later said her insurance did cover it. Yeah, I feel like I did remember one of the clips her saying something about insurance covering it. So that's where I get confused, is you gotta, you know, insurance. If you need health insurance. I was going to this place for, listen, I'm gay, by the way, in case any of you needed the memo. We like to get STD testing every 3 months because it's the responsible thing that you do when you're sexually active. And the clinic that I was going to, they hooked me up with a company called Pride Life. And this is just a PSA for all of you out there if you need insurance. They hooked me up with a company called Pride Life. Pride Life, what they do is they set up like shit with the Affordable Care. They basically do the whole Obamacare paperwork for you, and they get you a good price on insurance. I think I'm paying like $61 a month for health insurance, and my deductible is like $550, and then everything else is covered. It's actually pretty insane health insurance. Like, I mean, granted, just health insurance should already be cheaper, but like if you need help navigating the mess of Obamacare, Pride Life is a good option. Just a PSA for anybody out there. Wait a sec, you're gay? I indeed like it in the ass. She'd be deemed uninsurable if she had that many cans. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. It's like, to some extent, it's like, damn, insurance still covering you too. She wouldn't be able to afford her computer, electricity, or anywhere to have the thing she uses to grift. I mean, stream. Oh, you've been panda pilled, haven't you? The guy who made the GoFundMe was also dying of cancer, was trans and dead now, but he's not. Okay. That's a great deductible. Yeah, no, like the insurance they hooked me up with is insane. She uses emotional appeals to make people feel bad and help her out financially. I'm sure there's an attention element as well. I guess, but like, we're talking about somebody who, in my opinion, is the worst candidate for keeping anyone's attention. The streams were just, that I watched of hers, were just, like I said, insufferable. But I want to get into that. But before I do, here is my problem, guys. Here is my problem. okay? Because the thing is, maybe she's lying about cancer. Maybe she is a big fat fucking liar and a grifter. And you probably should sound the alarm on that and just like let that be known. But the thing is, if you have this evidence, you have all of this to back up your argument, you don't need anything else, right? Can we agree on that? I don't think you need much more else than this. I mean, you've convinced me that I don't think she had cancer. I don't know. I can't prove anything for sure, but like I'm kind of shaky on this. You know, because I'll get to you. I'll get to why I still have questions, but like, you know, or I'll get to why this maybe what I'm trying to say is I'll get to why this doesn't really matter too much to me, but like the thing is, I don't think you need anything else to make your point. And then let's see if I can find it. Then I come to, yes, I did contact your baby daddy. Moon didn't. Honey, I have the emails, the receipt. He said you're a bad mom. This is my first channel posting and you're just jealous of my success. 37 subscribers. I'm catching up to you. Now, here's the thing. What's the point in that? I don't get it. Why are we over here saying she's minimizing what she did to Carly? Why are we saying, you know, this is, you know, she's so problematic, and then we're repeating the past and saying, doing these exact same things that happened to Carly? That's what I don't understand. She was live claiming I was Moon. I tagged her while live to inform her. No. I don't care. Who contacted the baby daddy and why? That's my question. Who contacted the baby daddy and why? Because I can't get, again, what was that thing Judge Judy used to always say is when you come to court, you got to have your hands clean. Okay? You can't come to court having done all this fucking bullshit to antagonize the person that you know that you're suing, and then, you know, play the victim. And I'm not saying that you're playing the victim, but I'm just saying when you want to do this, you got to come with clean hands. You got to not roll around in the mud with the pig. He wrote a book about some awful things, emailed him. What? Why contact the dad? Is she beating the kid or doing other bad shit that the dad should know? No, then don't. That's what I'm asking. Yeah, I mean, me, because she claimed he was beating her ass and abusing her. He is a public figure. I didn't have to do any digging. But here's the problem. One, you don't actually know whether that's true or not. But two, the thing is, like, so what if she's lying about it? Like, did she say the dad's name? I mean, this is just a lot. Like, again, like, there comes a point where Carly, for example, says, I've got ADD, ADHD, LMNOP, QRS. You know, she says all of these things. At some point, it's like, okay, girl, ha, ha, ha. We don't contact the doctor to prove her wrong. This has been my point the whole time. We don't contact the doctor to prove her wrong. We don't call the high school to find out whether she was a cheerleader or not. We say, ha ha, Carly, that's a funny story. You do you, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get what your point is, but this is just one of those things where it's very Streisand effect, where it's like, nobody was really out here being like, oh my God, she's speaking ill of the man who fathered her children. You know, I mean, really? We never did anything to Carly because she's obviously slow. Panda is not. Okay, but again, why are you dragging that wasn't necessarily. I wasn't accusing you of Carly. I'm saying you're doing the same things that they were doing to Carly, and this is why I'm saying especially when the post is. What was it? It was the one right after. I am most definitely not Miss Moonbear, and I listen. I don't know who's behind this account. I'm not gonna say that, but I am gonna say this much, and the problem is I don't have it. I'll tell you right now, I don't have evidence to back this up. But anybody who watches my other channel may remember when I talked about Truthfully Trisha getting swatted. Fuck, I don't think I have it. Did she leave it up, actually? When I talked about Truthfully Trisha getting swatted, one of the first videos that I came across was from Moonbear. Is it here? Yes, it's this one, I think.
The internet, and I'm getting death.
And I remember going on a very long and torrid rant about why are we recording in portrait mode? There wasn't even a chat to record here. Why are we recording in portrait mode? I remember going on a very long and storied rant about this. So, when you... Where's the post? Where's the damn post? If I was, I'd be a lot better at editing videos and not using a free app on my phone to post and make all my videos, but nice try. I'd argue Moon's not that good at editing videos either. Why are we doing portrait mode? But look, I don't know who's behind this channel. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. That's all I'm saying is that the minute I saw this portrait mode recordings, I was like, wait a minute. Didn't I do this with Moonbear where she's recording Trisha getting swatted in portrait mode? I mean, Trisha getting swatted, that was great content. Why are we recording it in portrait mode? God damn it. I only watch Roger Brown Trisha content. I'm disappointed to hear that exists, to be honest. One informant is putting kids online and saying saying predators are after them. I just feel like it's not your place. Okay, I'm just saying that. I just feel like it's not your place. No, she was trying to raise money for plane tickets, saying he abused her, so we bought his book and email. You bought his book. Now let's again. This is the problem. You bought his fucking book. You couldn't have downloaded it somewhere. Like you bought the damn book. But even that aside. What if she was right? You just bought the book of a guy who was abusing her children. Do you see what I mean? Like, what if you were wrong about this? She's saying a pedophile is after her, continue to escalate the situation. I think she should know better about putting his children in that position. Okay. Come on, you're being petty on the portrait. What do you mean? Hello, UPS guy 247. Weren't you already aware that the PDF things were bull and yet still involve yourselves into... Well, and that's what I'm saying is like, this is probably all fanciful shit, but like, that, yeah, that's... Wait a minute. Exactly. If the PDF thing was bull in the bullshit, like if she's just making this up in the first place, then what does the husband actually have to be warned about? I agree with you on the idea that she's putting the kids online, but like, what is she like? Now the question becomes, is there actually a pedophile after her? God damn it. Girls be filming in portrait mode. They do that. Listen, nut up, ladies, and stop filming in portrait mode. Learn how to download. The guy she was talking about who was dragging her is a legit pedophile. Okay. I still don't think this is any of y'all's place. Okay? That's my opinion. I don't think this is any of y'all's place to be doing this. You don't need to be emailing the dad, okay? Y'all want to see a takedown? I'd want to know if my kids were all over YouTube. That's fair, but you also bought the book of somebody who's potentially a child abuser, okay? Yeah, I'm just giving my opinion at the end of the day. I need to write opinion in giant letters all over this damn channel, but it's my opinion. What's that meme? My mom's obsessed with portrait mode, was very adamant that a stranger took our photo in portrait. Your mother? Damn. Low effort. My point in tagging you was to show she did harass and go after Carly and make up wild claims and lies, not try to get you to feel or think a certain way. No, I want to address this because if there's something there that I can use as to like what she was doing to go after Carly, then I think you guys have a very reasonable point. You know, I think she was being nasty to Carly, but I'm simply pointing out that I'm not seeing her go after subjects the way that people were going after Carl. I'm not seeing her do that to Lisa Richards, to Andy Ditch, whatever. She is making up these stories, and I agree with you there. And I agree that I think she's a liar. I wouldn't trust her. I just simply don't see a lot of this other chatter around it. You know what I mean? The cancer stuff, that like, I get it, but I'm not, you know, I just, what you've established to me is I wouldn't believe a word out of her mouth. And that's where I think we need to go next, is from her mouth. Because here's the thing. I won't stop shitting on Panda though. Just don't buy people's books. You didn't even read it, I bet. There is, but you don't finish the videos before you start asking questions or picking apart everything. Yeah, that's called constructive criticism. Okay? Because again, I think, well, I don't know if you want me to care about any of this other stuff, but I mean, again, if we're boiling it down to exactly what your point was that she's now kind of flipped her script on this whole thing, and she's minimizing the amount she was involved with Carly, then I agree. But Emma definitely did that in the comments too. And that, like I said, that's what I want to get to next, is the fact that she absolutely, oh God, she's live now. Y'all stay out of her chat. She's a liar. She absolutely still has this Carly content up, and I'm not okay with that. You know what I mean? I do have a problem with that. But I do want to listen to. This would have been a week ago, right? When she made those specific comments. Probably this.
Contacting Jess. Hey, howdy,
Yeah,
hello. Hello. Oh, my God. Oh my God. So apparently,
these videos are a PSA for people to, just like you said, not believe a word she says. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but like, establish, because lying has to matter. You know what I mean? For it to matter, it has to matter, you know? And so, like, show me where she's accusing some innocent person of being a pedophile. I believe what it was that she was claiming that Urine Stash is over here sending pedophiles after her, which is different from Urine Stash being a pedophile. But either fucking way, you know, show me that, you know, that's fine. It's just show me those screenshots, you know. So like 3 streams watching your video, it's like 7 hours. Oh, I know. That's what we're gonna get to.
let me catch up on some comments left. So I got some more of Lisa Carroll.
I agree.
Go over.
Hit that home then. Hit that topic home. I'm gonna have to speed her up to 2x. Oh my god, say something.
Hey, Melanie. So apparently, I don't know how many of you remember Carly. I covered her briefly. A little while, I guess. She did the dancing and singing stuff. And I think she did some cooking streams.
I agree.
Anyway,
Focus on
I used to
that.
cover her.
Give me those
Like,
receipts.
quite a while ago. I stopped covering her.
Unless I missed them somewhere. I feel like the only person who got, at least in what I just watched, the only person who got accused of being a pedophile was the guy, the Godzilla Vor guy. that was the only one that I really came across. Maybe I missed something. Someone called to a pedo. Would you want to defend yourself? Yeah, no, I mean, absolutely. I had somebody fucking do that to me a few years ago, and I told that bitch the fuck off, and I blocked her ass. I said my piece, and then I moved on. I get why you're angry about it. You know what I mean? But there would have been no basis for me to call this girl's, parents and like tell them what was going on, or, call, I don't know. Like, I just what I'm saying. Like, I just don't, I get why you'd be mad about it, but like, say your piece, talk your shit, and let's do that. Get it all out in one fucking thing and move on. These clips all over the place is just, it's convoluted and confusing people. And that's the takeaway that I want you to get here, is that I don't want you to think that it's like there's nothing there. I think she's a liar and all that, but I want you guys to, like, if you're going to present evidence like this, gather all your shit together and like present like just one good solid thing, but then move on with it. Because like at some point you're beating a dead horse, because you can't, I don't know what are you gonna do, get Comcast to cut off her internet? Like at some point, like you just have to accept that like degenerate pieces of shit like Shani and Rev are still gonna be on the internet. Might as well just enjoy laughing at them. I watched Panda dox named Lantern, claim it was me, then went and claimed she was going to swap me with some dork serious pack. Sorry, but I'm going to get nasty. Do you have evidence that it was her claiming to be you? Go watch the last 9 months of all her 9 hour. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's not my job. That's your job. That's what I'm saying. That's not Chill Goblin's job. That's your job.
It got nasty. Hey, Kathy. And Carly. Yeah, hey, Steph. So here's the deal, guys. And I'm not gonna be a party pooper or anything. Yes, Carly's back. But I'm not going to cover her.
But see, and this is what I mean when I say that the title being Carly is back or Our Queen is back, that was a bit of bait just to get these kinds of responses.
Let me explain. So I stopped covering her. People doxed her. Well, not people. Apparently, Metal Gear Rex guy. I don't know the guy, but apparently he's the one that posted her
Voldemort, don't say
information and a video of somebody driving by her house and shit. It was insane. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with doxing and going real life on people. Well, that's why I said it said that he doxed her. I don't know who doxed her for sure.
Malice did. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have bothered whispering that. It was Malice. So we could all stop pretending.
Either way, I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that she was doxed. Practically doxing herself. I'm sorry, Idle. I'm going to call bullshit on that. I'm not going to agree with you. People contacted her mom. People went real life with that girl. And I'm not going to cover her. Yes, I get it. She's entertaining. I think at most, if she does her singing and dancing concerts, we'll watch them. But we're not going to we're not going to be assholes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this also because before I fully move on to her channel, don't do that. And furthermore, to you guys, because when you guys tagged me on that Carly video, you also tagged Carly. Now, I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want you to hear me out. When Carly sees a video with her in the thumbnail and she's being tagged on it, she does not come on here and like watch the video and make some big critical analysis of it. She just assumes, oh God, they're attacking me again. You know, I mean, put yourself in Carly's mind for just a minute. That she's just like, oh God, they're attacking me again. Just, I wouldn't tag her on any critical analysis videos. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, just don't tag her. You know what I mean? I think she gets spooked by a lot of this shit. But by the same token, Trash Panda, don't watch her singing and dancing even if she were to do that, because she already associates you with bullying her. She's not going to see it a different way out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day, yeah.
I don't want to accuse you guys of it because that video was up before she deleted her channel for like a day or two. So I'm not accusing you guys of it. I'm just saying, just in the future, let's not tag Carly on shit, like, you know, unless for some reason we really need her to watch it. I don't plan on making any more videos of her. All right, fair enough.
Shit. Yeah. She can be infuriating. But she's not like the worst person on the internet. I cover some of the worst people on the internet. I didn't like how hard she went with Audrey and Autumn. I didn't like it, but at the end of the day, was she going real life on them? I don't think so. Like, she left comments.
Should have went farther.
To my understanding, but like, was she a brat? Yes, Carly is a brat.
Right,
but it's not against the law to be a brat.
Exactly.
Annoying? Yes. Against the law? No. And I don't think that she did anything to merit how far people went with her. And I'm only talking about this right now because I do know that people know she's come back or whatever, and I used to cover her. And to answer the question, but without it being asked yet, no, I'm not going to be fucking with her. I quit fucking with her when people took it too far.
Now, I just want to be clear. It shouldn't have taken it going too far for you to stop, but I just want you all to understand. This is why I made that video. This was all I wanted people to come to terms with, that she wasn't doing anything illegal. She wasn't doing anything worthy of all of this poo touching. And she wasn't, this is all I want. This is all I want, you know? I just want you guys to acknowledge that, and I'm saying you guys in general, but I want the people who engage in this to just simply acknowledge, like, yeah, that wasn't my best moment. I really shouldn't have been doing that. And you want to know more than anything? Apologize to Carly. But the reality is, it's been like pulling teeth because everyone's so insistent on being right. I mean, it's right here. She practically doxed herself. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I got a comment about one of the Carly videos I watched. There was a magnet on the fridge. Listen, you're the one looking at the magnet and typing it into Google. You're the one spying around, because I went back and looked at it. You can't read what's on the fucking magnet. You're the one looking for these tiny little things in all of her videos and then Googling it and looking into it and investigating because you think you work for Dateline or some shit. But none of this is warranted, at least in Carly's situation. I mean, it's not warranted.
The reason I say that is because,
like, that's the thing. People don't do this to Shani. I wouldn't care if they did, but they don't do this shit to Shani.
My community what to do. But I would appreciate it if nobody from my community harassed her. Just let her do her thing. Let her do her Walmart hauls. Let her live her live her best life and just leave her the fuck alone. People have already went too far with her. People have already crossed boundaries. We're not going to be doing that.
And look, I think that's bold. I think there's something bold about being willing to say, listen, guys, y'all are going to do whatever you want to do, but like, I would appreciate it if you would back off this one fucking person for the simple fact that, like, I don't want to get dragged back into it. Because Shanny's an abuser, not a pedo. Well, I mean... Whoosh. Listen. Everybody press 237 in the chat for me. Is YouTube broken or something? Is my chat broken? What happened? Hello? Hello, Danielle. Everyone type 1 in the chat. I'm guessing the YouTube chat's broken or something. I mean, you're still there, aren't you? Oh, y'all wake up. Get back. Tab back in here. You tab back in here. Listen, here's what I'm trying to say, though, is that it's hard for me to not empathize a little bit here when it comes to the fact that at least Trash Panda, unlike Malice, unlike Emma, unlike Pretty Little Lies, at least has the balls to come on here and be like, listen, I'm drawing a hard line. I'm not going to fucking do this shit no more. And I think the way, you know, I had my eyes open to this. Maybe I'm partial because maybe I'm a little bit partial because it was my video that inspired her, you know, like maybe I'm a little bit fucking biased on that sense. Okay. The thing about it is that when I watched this, because remember, this is from a week ago, I watched this, Yernstash told me about this, and I watched this, and I'm thinking, like, girl, you just came across my video. It came out in April. What is wrong with you people? How does it take y'all 4 fucking months to find this fucking video? God damn it. And as you're saying, she only did it because your video came out. But here was the thing, was like I said, I do my research, okay? And she found my video some time ago. And that's why I thought, you know, when you mentioned it last week, I was like the week before she was in my chat and I didn't say anything to her because I knew she shitposted on Carly. I just didn't know to what extent. And even now, I still don't think it's like a huge, like, you know, issue or whatever. I think it's these boundaries and hypocrites. And she specifically started watching because she's been on me for like a month here. She actually covered it 3 times prior, and then the day you spoke on it last week was when she felt the need to change her mind. Yeah, but here's the thing. There was nothing for her to react to of Carly. And in these streams, I mean, she disagrees with me from time to time, but, like, she seems to be taking the same, I don't like Moon, I don't like Emma, so, you know, I get where you guys are coming from. She's probably more attached to me because she doesn't have a problem with, like, she has more of an attachment to my opinion on this matter because she dislikes Emma and she dislikes Moon. So I could see what, you know, I get your point here. But I need to find a comment. That's the problem, is I need to find a comment because she also covered the stream that I did about Samantha. And we need to talk about that because this one's important. Assuming I can find it. Is it this one?
Because you were wired for like...
Shh. No, this is all Lisa and Shanny shit. But I need the one. I think it's this one where it's the Samantha stream. Yes, this one. Sorry, everyone, just bear with me here. Because during this Samantha stream, I had pointed out like the hypocrisy of this being that see, this is going to be impossible to like really navigate through in his stream. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's okay for war she's done to. It was when we start going into the Metal Gear Racks thing, because this is my problem with Samantha, and you'll hear it here in a moment. Like Carly, and I like to point and laugh, but I don't even get the point of this. Ugh. Now, this is Metal Gear Racks posted a video of, maybe I should just back it up even further, but I'm just afraid she's gonna pause and then for 3.5 minutes and not, like, you know, anyway. Dense way of putting it. But he posted this video on his channel of somebody effectively driving by Carly's apartment complex where she lives. Okay. A bunch of people come in here and are like, this is too far. Like, all of a sudden, our good friend Elizabeth RN here, this is too much, unsubbed.
Keep that in mind. This is Moon's right-hand person. Oh, she's the right-hand person for a lot of them. Keep in mind, she says, I don't like this unsubbed. Keep that in mind. That becomes relevant. Because all of them are exactly like this. So keep that in mind.
I don't like Carly, and I like to point and laugh, but I don't even get the point of this. Ugh. And then Samantha's in here with, I enjoy your content and everything, but this is going too fast and going to cause a huge mess. Samantha has been going at Carly for 2 fucking years at this fucking point. And so I pointed out in the replies, because I have, in my opinion, had my limit that I could take of this bullshit. Now it's gone too far. As you guys have harassed this woman for 2 years. This is exactly what you wanted to happen. If you cared at all, you just grow up and move on. Your entire lives revolve around her. But I'm sure you'll continue to support this guy anyway, because you can't live your lives without getting your daily fix of Carly. Blah, blah, blah. Harass, seriously. So it's okay for war she's done to me? Really? So anyway, this goes on. You want to go research it yourself, go do that. Here's my point. Is both Elizabeth and Samantha decided that, you know, Miss Elizabeth, I'm unsubbed. I'm done. I'm unsubbed. Decided to show up in his stream literally hours after he posted that video. Hours after he posts a video of somebody driving by her house and they say, too far, unsubbed. Both of them are in.
Keep in mind, this person posted a video of somebody driving by her fucking house. By stalking, Kathy.
Okay, hit play, girl. Hit play.
That's how. I know that I was an idiot and trusted Moon and let her on my private Facebook account, and she used that trust to gather ways to contact people in my real life. That's how she found the father of my kids, and various other people.
Similarly, Trash Panda, provide evidence.
She then passed that information clearly on to other people.
Please provide evidence or hit fucking play.
So, that much is evident. Because if it
I
hadn't
agree
been
with
for
you
her,
there. I agree with you.
nobody would have had access to that information.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Again, it doesn't matter. If you're willing to put the damn sword down, that's all I'm looking for.
Some people may disagree with that, but
there's our friend Elizabeth here. Love Freddy in this vid. Wow, I'm so glad you're here supporting this guy.
Hours after saying they unsubbed, this was too far, they're in his live stream.
Yep. Now, here's the thing about this, okay? Here's the thing about this. I did this stream on Samantha, right? And I make this claim that they were in his stream after the video was posted. Are we all following this so far? You understand what I've said, right? The problem is that nobody refuted me when I did that stream. Nobody left a comment refuting me when I did that stream. But when it comes to Trash Panda, Elizabeth needs to come into the comments and say something. So let's go ahead and deal with this. Funny that if you go back and see, when I went to his chat, I had not seen the drive-by video yet. I saw it after this. I never went to another of MGR's lives. Not doing your own research will get you every time. Tisk tisk. By the way, I am not Moon's right-hand man. Again, do your research. Yeah, you're Emma's, right? Tisk tisk tisk. Hell, tisk tisk. Somewhere else, I don't believe it. I can have my opinion, and I don't believe you on either point. You shouldn't. You shouldn't believe her. Because here's the thing. Elizabeth thinks that, like, she's smarter than everybody else. Elizabeth thinks that there's no way to look up timestamps on YouTube. And Elizabeth, you're sorely mistaken. Here is, let's see. Here is the timestamp for Elizabeth's comment. And there's a website. I'll have to find the website again, but there's a website that looks this up. Yeah, I don't like Carly, but this is too much. Never should do something like this. Unsubbed. February 11th, 2024, 8:18 p.m. So what time did Metal Gear Rax go live? 1:07:48 a.m. on February the 12th. Your comment was on February the 11th. Okay? Now let's just assume that 1:07 was when the stream ended. Okay? Let's just assume that Metal Gear Rax's stream ended at 1:07. The live stream in question is, we have a group of highly trained professional ninjas watching Carly's apartment. The stream, where is it? Yes, this one, 2 hours and 2 minutes long, meaning that if the stream ended at 1:07 a.m., the stream started at 11 p.m. that night. 11:02-ish. Yeah, 11:02. 11:05. Am I doing this math right? Everyone press 1 if I'm doing this math right. But either way, 11:05, 11 p.m. is well after you left this comment at 8 p.m. That's the point. So don't come on here and fucking lie on my fucking name, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who made the claim. Elizabeth, why don't you have the balls to come into my fucking comment section and tell me to your fucking self that I've got this wrong, that I've got this mixed up. I don't know what I'm talking about. These are the timestamps. I know what I saw, and I'm well aware of what I saw. And here's the problem, Elizabeth, is I'm really fucking sick and tired of you. It's a small, small world, and it would be crazy if I went to the same college as your son, wouldn't it? We want to sit here and talk about people going IR the fuck L, and people going too fucking far. And the thing is, like I said, I haven't been a hypocrite. I haven't called anybody's high school. I'm not over here emailing people's moms and shit. But you know, it would be wild. It would probably be real fucking wild if I called the elementary school that your son is a music teacher at and asked him, what do you think about your mom going on the fucking internet and harassing mentally disabled people? Or all of this shit with Barb harassing this woman with fucking Munchausen. How would you fucking feel if he found out about that? I wonder what his fucking reaction would be. So next time you want to fucking refute something I'm fucking saying, bring it to my fucking comments section. I'll be happy to fucking debunk your ass. And this is why I don't like these fucking people. And if Trash Panda means what she says and says what she means, then Trash Panda, delete the fucking Carly videos and I will be happy. I will be more than happy to have an entire goddamn conversation with you. But as long as this shit's still up, not interested. And at least Idlewolf, he did actually delete his Carly videos. So y'all want to find a fucking a way to make peace here? Delete this fucking bullshit. And then I'll be happy to have a conversation with you. But otherwise, you can kiss my fucking ass. Because I think you're all fucking fake. Okay, that's it. You can clap now. Thank you. So it is like 11 p.m. And I guess I'm going to sign off. The other alternative to talk about here was how ridiculous Audrey is. I'll just save that for another night. This coming Friday, we're going to be talking with Hussy and Carrie. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Friday, we're going to be talking with Hussy and asking him why the fuck he wants to poo touch with Shani. He's turd touching with fucking Shani, and I don't know why. Good stream. Thank you very much, Urine Stash. That means a lot coming from you. No, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. We have to raid somebody. We're not raiding Trash Panda, but we have to raid somebody. Ooh, let's raid Nicholas Diorio. I might get noticed from this one. Let's raid Nicholas Diorio. Do you guys know who Diorio's is? They say he got that name because he eats all the Oreos. Only from that boogie stuff, right? Thanks for the great evening. Well, thank you guys for coming by. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for everybody. And look, honestly, thank you guys for those of you that helped me get some context on the Trash Panda thing. What the moon video? Yeah, I'll watch that off stream, and I'll watch the through a ton of firewalls and proxies just to make sure she doesn't get a view. And I'll watch the OLAP video. I'll take a look at both of those offline. If I think it's worth going back into it, I will. But y'all, I got too much on my plate as it is. But either way, I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming by. Y'all have a great rest of the night.